Music while you wait.
Device not connected.
Whoa. Hi guys. What the heck just happened? I don't know. Things got really crackly. That's what happened there. I don't know why. Okay. Hello, Bryant. Let me close this so it stops going off because it's annoying me. But hi. Heck? Hold on, I think I missed a couple of... Look who? Me, that's who. That's who, boys. Okay, that was dumb. Make sure my audio's coming through. Here. Audio's coming through. Yep, it is. Let me get the music set up. Classic. I'm gonna add a folder. We're gonna add some trap style background music. We're gonna try it. I'm not a big fan of trap, but we'll see how it goes. You do that. Okay, cool. We're
10.
9. Just in time. We're going on.
7. 6. 5. 4.
See you guys soon.
2. 1. Device not connected.
Okay, well, stuff broke. Let's put it that way. Something really broke. Hold on.
Ryan 9864. How are?
How are what? Online? I do. Oh. Jeez, alright.
Ryan 9864. Oops, and then how are you?
I'm good. What about you? Oh my gosh, the music is so loud. Hold on. That's ridiculous. That was very loud. And this is not trap music, I thought it was. That was very loud. This is not trap music, I thought it was.
Ryan 9864. Good.
Alright, I think I fixed the music volume. Let me know if it's too loud. I do believe I did fix it, though. Now, what should be a good thing about this is I've set this up in a good way where,
Temporary screen curtain enabled. Screen curtain disabled.
I actually have it set up so that, you guys can hear my system audio without me needing to use VAC, so I won't need to worry about any sort of delay, which is good because it'll make me be able to do things here a lot faster. Because I think we're gonna play with a VM or two, and having VAC lag on a VM
Gaming
is
Tech and More.
extremely
Hi.
annoying. Hello, Gaming Tech and More. Yeah, I think we're also gonna be doing a little bit of coding, which, of course, again, having massive delay on that is annoying. It slows me down and messes me up a little bit. How bassy is that? Hold on. Okay, it's okay. Just making sure that my sub wasn't about to shake the whole house down, because, you know, this new sub is kind of crazy. If you want to hear a small preview of it, you can go to my last live stream, which I actually need to put those in the playlist, but yeah.
Ryan 9864. How did you manage that setup?
It's a bit complicated, and it wouldn't work on a daily basis. It's just for YouTube stuff. But,
Gaming Tech and More. What's up?
the Sky. But I'm using a plugin called Win Audio Capture, and basically what I'm doing is I'm saying capture every application besides OBS, so that's how I'm not feedbacking into myself, which is good, because feedbacking into yourself is annoying. Well, I wouldn't be feedbacking, but you guys would be hearing me twice, and it would sound really weird. Which, let me know if that does start happening, because this plugin can be sort of buggy sometimes, so hopefully that doesn't happen. I did just update it, though, to like a much newer version, and it seems a lot stabler, which is a good thing. Stability is definitely a good thing. I think I'm going to try to do a full Arch Linux install today, which I've never done this before, so yeah. Apparently, it's not all that hard, though, which is good. I've heard that it's not terribly difficult. So, yeah. Let's actually go ahead and download the Arch ISO, which...
Folder view list. Berliner H6, Brave 30. Normal cursor, new tab Brave, toolbar, address and search bar.
Also, if you're wondering what voice I'm using, this is Vocalizer Malcolm. Which I actually am starting to quite enjoy this particular voice.
Stream.io, RO, selection.
Alright, let's go ahead and... Let's go ahead and find what I'm looking for. Okay. Let's see here.
Hey.
Let's go download. Oops.
Download. Download. Space. Download.
Oh, you know what I need to do?
Oil unselected.
Hold on, I'm gonna
temp screen curtain enabled.
do this for a second.
Oils.google.com selected.
Let me pull up this so people can actually use that number in the description.
Voice clickable main landmark. Select Google Voice number heading level 2. Look for available numbers. Heading banner landmark. Visited link. Clickable audio settings. Help button. Clickable Google. Google account. Blind electron. Main landmark. Heading level 1. Link managed. Link session expire. Link Ethan join. Link Ethan. Visited link. Visited link jump dot. Visited link. Visited link electron live. Untitled Brave. Document busy blank. Main landmark. Section. Latest calls list with 8 items outgoing. Out of list out of call panel region button. Hide keypad. Normal cursor. Unknown cursor. Screen curtain disabled.
There we go.
New tab Brave. Toolbar. Address and search bar.
Actually, here, you know what? Let's make a new
Folder
window.
view list. Brave 35.
Because I want that to be in a separate window.
New tab
so I
Brave.
can just
Toolbar.
really
Address and search bar.
fast go to it. All right. Here we go.
Temporary screen curtain disabled.
Now people can use that to call in again, which is good. All right.
See. Download.
What does it say?
See it. Download.
That's...
Download. Blank. Spec D. Spec blank.
It says down low. That's really weird.
Arch. Linux. Spec UNIL. Linux. ISO. Space. DuckDuckGo.com / NVDA menu. Preferences submit. Settings. Speech punch input gestures. N punctuation / speech default dictionary. D default dictionary dialog. Download. NVDA preferences settings. Speech punctuation. Speech default voice dictionary. V voice dictionary. Add button alt plus add dictionary. Replace pattern edit. V Linux replacement edit alt. NI Linux. LINNUX blank. Linux. Pattern edit. OK button. Voice dictionary. Add button alt edit. Remove OK button. Download Arch Linux ISO at DuckDuckGo Brave. Clickable Arch Linux download link heading level 2. Left ARCH spec LRNUX space dash spec DONLOADS right S. If you are an existing Arch user, there is no need to download a new ISO to update your heading level 2 link Arch Linux. Document busy blank. Arch Linux downloads.
We're going to do this inside VirtualBox, so we're going to make a VirtualBox VM.
Arch Linux downloads heading level 2, heading level 3 release info. The image can be burned to a CD. Map existing Arch users heading level 3 release list with 5 items installation guide link. List with 2 items bug tracker link Arch Linux.
We are going to need that installation guide, so.
Out of list black square resources. List with 2 items bug tracker link Arch mailing list link Arch Linux release bug list with 8 items download visited link get Arch Linux. List with 5 items installation guide link. Menu select open link in private, open link in new window W2, open link in new tab T1. Arch Linux downloads document. Black square link installation guide. Visited linked. Installation guide Arch Wiki. Arch Linux downloads document. Black square resources. Existing Arch users heading level BitTorrent download recommended heading level. If you can spare the bytes, please leave the client open after your download is finished so you can see it back to others. A WebC capable client is recommended for fastest download speeds. List with 2 items black square link magnet link for 202208 black square link torrent for 202208 black magnet link for 20. Menu select save copy link address Eve. Arch Linux.
So we're going to do that, and then we're going to go to coding.
Text unavailable. Folder view list. Brave 35 of 70.
This is where I have my
universal downloader size 2.2 gigabytes. Modified.
universal downloader stored.
Universal downloader.exe site.
And we're going to run
App start cursor.
universal
Main menu. Normal cursor.
downloader.exe.
Download menu. Download a standard file. Download a torrent file. Link. OK button. Enter the torrent. Magnet xt equals OK button.
Oh
Universal.
shit.
Normal cursor.
No.
Explorer superscript 2
All right, hold on.
Dodget. DL size includes size. DL size 91.1. Team talk v5 point. Team talk.
Okay, cool.
DL. Universal downloader.exe.
Let me just
Run dialog blank. Taskill. LF. Spec FL. F. I'm. T A K K R L L spec F R M space blank. Rear to C. Tech C. Run dialog. Taskills T A S K K R L L spec F R M space A R I A 2 6 dot E X E blank. Folder view list. Break tasks. Explorer super. Arch Linux down. Explorer. Universal.
Hold on, I gotta get rid of that.
Settings. Set back disable checking from set crowd disable sending crowd set errors disable playing music when downloading a file. Settings menu set the back main exit download a standard download a torrent enter the torrent okay enter the torrent blank magnet xt equals a okay button. Universal downloader version the 2nd of February 1931 normal cursor.
All right, here we go. So Aria2C should be running and doing this now. Alright, cool, we're still going after that accidental playback of perhaps copyrighted things. Although I don't know if YouTube would pick that up since it's just a drone-y thing, but it would be annoying to listen to while we're doing this.
Toss, Explorer superscript, dodget, DL, include, JB, lib, sub, re, head, stuff, s, size, stuff, transfer, dodget, ignore, sub, change log, config, hashlibs, b, hash hashes, hashgen, pack extractor, pack creator, pack data, sara by 30, sounds, sara by 32.dll, size, left, SAAPI 32.d, sounds, universal down, dodget, DL, includes, DL, j, lib, size, jet, size, dodget, reasus, space, DL, JB, reasus, eggs, size, dodget, HSTS, size, 1, left, WGET, HSTS, semicolon. Wait cursor, normal, how do you want to open this file? Jet, size, 100, HSTS, jet.eggs, size, 4, jet, size, left, WGET, semicolon, reasus.base.dll, JBD.eggs, size, the controller client 32.dll, sara by 32.dll, size, 15, transfer we.eggs, updater.eggs, jet.eggs, hdlp.eggs. Lib, JBD, size, includes, size, base functions dot, includes, JB, lib, sub, re, size, 800, s, size, 129, old, size, menrap.org, minopen.old, size, wait cursor, x, transfer we, dodget ignore, transfer we, stuff, size, lib.egg, selected. Left, rb.e, stuff, dodget, change log, config.dat, size, 256, dl, team talk v5, universal download over.
I have no idea if this is actually working. I might need to try the torrent link, because those usually work. I don't know if magnet links are working. This is why I wish I could get like progress bars working. This is why I'm recoding this whole program in Python, because it's going to be a lot better and have a lot more stuff. Whilst we wait for that, let's actually set up the VM.
Folder view list. Brave. VoiceOver 7. VirtualBox 6 of 70.
So let's open up VirtualBox. I'm going to actually switch to eSpeak now because I don't want
VirtualBox information. Select synthesizer. Capital D. Talk eSpeak NG.
Hear something wrong.
VirtualBox. Rate 60. Rate up.
Sorry, I forgot. Not everyone can do that.
Right. Oracle Me at VirtualBox. VirtualBox information dialog. A new version of VirtualBox has been released. Version 6.1.36 is available at virtualbox.org. You can download this version using the link https://download. Oracle Me and Virtual.
Alright, let's see. Do I have this installed through Scoop or through...
Folder view. Start window. Search window. Task switching. You. Run dialog. Type the name of the program. Task it. Blank. Folder view list. VirtualBox 6 of 70. All control panel. Recovery list. Speech rep. Tablet. Pen and phone and power up. Programs and features link on it. Header control list. Name column header 091 of AH2 of 0 AH2 programs and features. Folder view list. Header control. Navigation but recent back to all control. Folder view list. Free YouTube 7-zip 21.06 Malhala free cat Malhala soup mimic download complete main menu.
Oh, there it is.
Virtual audio cable. Virtual recorder V1. Visual Studio. Bible version. VLC media player. Pub. OBS Studio. Publisher. Media. Sound. Webs. Oracle version 1.0. Oracle VM VirtualBox 6.1.30. Publisher. Oracle Corporation.
I'm not gonna bother worrying about updating it right now then.
Universal Explorer Super. Universal download. Exit. Programs and free YouTube. Pub. Explorer Super. Archlib Team Talk V5.1. Archlib Team Talk. Arch Linux 2022.08.05 x8664.io. Size 786.3 MB. Modified. Left R2M.
That's the one nice thing about Arch is the ISO is actually really small. So it's not even a gig in size. as you can see.
Team Arch Linux 2022.08.05 x8664.io. Size 700.
Okay, let's go back out of the folder and go back in to make sure it's fully updated to size.
2022.08.05 x8664.io. Size 786.3 MB.
Yeah, see, it's 786.3 MB, so almost a gig, but not quite. So it's really small. It's not as small as Gentoo. Now, that is a really, really, really tiny ISO. But we're not doing Gentoo today. I haven't properly prepared for Gentoo yet, so we're not going to do that today. We're going to do Arch. Because what I want to do at some point is actually put Arch on WSL, which I'll show you how that works in a little bit. I can show you WSL and WSA because they're both really cool things, and I'm going to show you them because if you know how to use them, they can be really powerful.
Arch Linux 2000.
Alright, so what I'm going to do,
Team Talk Me Arch Linux 2022.08.
take this ISO, I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to put it in my downloads folder. I need to add that as an option for...
Call 706.
What the fuck?
I
was like, what the heck is this? Alright, I need to add the downloads folder as an option for Universal Downloader, so you can just select whether it's...
Download space text anime folder new list Explorer soup docu open Rust test 1 resource map Rust test 1 point cases.
Alright, let's see. Alright, let me just put this over here.
Paste window list telecom app start cursor telecom 3.6 Explorer superscript to download bring Arch Linux 2022.08.05 x8664.io.
So there's our ISO.
Moist Home Arch Linux 20 restring Explorer soup Moist Home bring row 1 Arch Linux 20 set restring chat row 2 restring chat row 1 column 1 Explorer superscript.
Yeah, I can close this.
Folder new list virtual box bit bring 30.
Let me reopen this.
New tab bring toolbar address and search button.
Arch install
guide space duckduckgo.com/ Arch install guide. Clickable installation guide Arch wiki Arch Linux.
Here it is. We want installation guide.
Edit cursor. Installation guide. Main landmark. Installation navigation landmark. Contents heading. Installation guide. Nav pre-installation heading level 2. No acquire an pre-install heading level 3. Acquire an installation image. Visit the visited link. Download the image and the respective link. GNU PD signature. Heading level 3. Verify signature. Prepare an installation medium. Heading level 3. Boot the live environment. Heading level 3. Note: Arch Linux installation images do not support secure boot. You will need to link disable secure. Link boot to boot the installation medium. If desired, link secure boot can be set up after completing the installation. List with 3 items. 1. Point the current boot device to the one which has the Arch Linux in. It is achieved by prep your motherboard manual for details.
Alright, let's set up the actual VM first, though.
Restring chat row 1 column 2 to Moist Home bring Arch Linux 20 installation guide restring chat folder new list bring 30 009 OBS 2009.
Let me make sure
window, search with
CMD.
CMD. Command prompt WSL. Shutdown. C user blank. C Microsoft Carter. C user Ethan Jones Braverman.
The heck?
WSL. C user blank. C Microsoft top. C blank blank. C user Ethan Jones Braverman. C user Ethan Jones Braverman. C user Ethan Jones Braverman.
What the heck?
Folder new. Taskbar. App start cursor. Terminal. App start cursor. Normal cursor. Windows. PSC. WS. 8 space. PSC user Ethan Jones Braverman. PSC user Ethan Jones.
There we go. Just want to make sure WSL wasn't running, so we're not using.
Average CPU load 9.8%. C. NTFS drive 400 to 100% physical. 10.38 GB physical. 10.39 GB on 50.
Just so we're not using as much RAM.
Restrict installation. Moist Arch Linux down. Command prompt. Command. Restrict. Command. C user Ethan Jones Braverman.
Just kill this.
Folder new list 00962 OBS 2009 OBS. Moist mobs VirtualBox 6
Let's open a virtual box.
VirtualBox Oracle VM VirtualBox button navigate to edit enter button close syntax 6 button syntax 64
a Slint VM, which I probably need to
settings search Oracle VM file out preference import exit reset all check for network cloud post network virtual media manager cloud profile manager post net virtual new cloud VM out export apply import appliance preferences exit reset all check for updates file out plus machine out plus help out machine out new add new control plus n split button list create virtual machine dialog name and operating system toolbar edit blank to type non combo box Microsoft Windows Linux Solaris BSD IBM OS Mac OS other
It's funny how many OSs VirtualBox has compared to VMware.
Mac, IBM, BSD, Solaris,
Really
Linux.
need Linux.
Version, non-combo box, Oracle, sit, red, open, Turbo Linux, list, Arch Linux, 32-bit, Pro 6. Q, memory size, Alt plus M, name and operating system grouping, version, non-combo box, Debian, 32-bit, Debian, Arch Linux, 64-bit.
There it is. Arch Linux
Type,
64-bit.
toolbar, edit blank. Toolbar, edit blank.
Name is going to be Arch.
R8.
Oops. Arch
Arch,
Linux.
Linux, space,
X.
X,
Oops. X6.
6X,
Alright, you know what? Arch Linux
Arch Linux, space,
dash X 64.
4, A, R, C, A, I, L, U, N, F, 6, blank. Toolbar, non-combo box, C, user Ethan Jones virtual box, VMS. Type, non-combo version, non-combo memory size, Alt, name, type, non-combo memory size, Alt plus M grouping, slider 1024. 1536, 2048, 2000, 3000, 3000, 4096. 5000, 6000, 7107, 8192.
You want 8 gigs?
Memory size, Alt plus M pin button, hard disk grouping. Do not add a virtual hard disk, Alt plus D radio. Consider inputting Windows on my Mac actually, but it will have to be a VM. Do not add a virtual drive.
Because you have an M1, yeah, or an M2 or something like that.
Guided mode enter
But
button
yeah.
switched. Hard disk grouping. Do not add a guided mode enter button switched to less than number greater than less than B greater. Hard disk. Create a virtual hard disk now. Alt plus C radio button checked. Guide create enter button.
Great.
Create virtual hard file location Alt plus L edit selected C. User Ethan Jones virtual box VMS Arch Linux X64 Arch Linux X64.vdi. File location Alt plus L button choose. File size Alt plus S grouping. Slider 25,165,824 less than number greater than 8.00 GB 8,500 edit less than number greater than 8.008. Not zip blank. Hard disk file type Alt plus D grouping. VDI virtual box disk image Alt plus D radio button checked. VHD virtual hard disk Alt plus VMDK virtual machine disk Alt HDD parallel hard disk Alt plus D. Can copy on right Alt plus D radio button check. QED can copy on right Alt plus D radio left Q C O pay left paren.
Now that would be nice to make it a QCOW disk, because QEMU could run this then.
HD VMDK VHD
We're gonna make
VDI
it
virtual box disk image Alt plus D radio button checked. VHD VMDK virtual machine disk Alt plus D radio.
The
Drive 9864. ESM1. Storage on physical hard disk grouping. Dynamically allocated Alt plus D radio button check. Split into files less than 2 GB Alt plus S checkbox not checked. Guided mode enter button switch. Store hard file side file location Alt plus L file location Alt cancel enter button. Create enter guided storage on physical hard disk grouping. Dynamically allocated Alt hard disk file type Alt plus D file size Alt plus S grouping. Edit less than number 8. Dot z space z dot 0 dot 8.
We're gonna make sure this is like. We're gonna do 150.
I'm 1 5 dot z space. Hard disk storage split guide create cancel enter cancel enter button virtual box Oracle VM merge button close the search Arch Linux X64 virtual machine.
There is our Arch Linux virtual machine. And now we're gonna add the
search settings.
ISO. So we're gonna go over here.
Secure desktop 50%.
Waha!
Virtual box Arch Linux basic Alt allows to navigate through VM settings. Serial ports not select use secure desktop.
The fuck? Hold on a second.
Virtual box Arch Linux X screen Alt plus S tab allows to navigate through VM screen remote display out recording Alt plus remote screen.
Whoa, this got changed.
Remote display Alt screen Alt plus allow storage audio storage. Split button name Alt type use host slash list all storage control list controller Arch Linux X controller Arch Linux X64.vmdk controller SATA list controller ID list F controller SATA list controller ID list empty remove attachment Arch Linux
Whoa.
restrict virtual box list all storage control.
Okay, there we go. I was like, whoa.
List cancel and split optical drive Alt plus D drop down button sub menu S menu choose slash create a virtual optic choose a disk file remove disk from choose slash create choose a disk
I'm
file
gonna choose a disk file.
clean choose a virtual file number open but can address download to search update modified command item new list today left today grouping expanded Arch Linux 2000
I'm gonna choose that Arch
virtual box
Linux
Arch Linux
ISO.
okay enter button
And
Oracle
boom. We have our.
button slim text 64 but Arch Linux X
There we go. We have our
Restring
Arch
capital,
VM.
restring
Now we're gonna go to
installation
the
guide, Arch Linux
installation guide.
to when the installation medium bootloader menu appears select Arch Linux install medium and press enter to enter the installation environment. Tip: the installation image uses link grub for UEFI and link syslinux for BIOS moving. See link readme.boot param. For a list of link boot parameters. 3. You will be logged in on the first link virtual console as the root user and presented with a link VSH. Shell prompt. Item list to switch to a different console. For example, to view this guide with links alongside the installation use the Alt plus arrow link shortcut to link edit configuration file link Mac edit 1 link nano and link vim are available. See link pkglist.x8664.txt for a list of the packages included in the installation medium. Heading level 3 set the console keyboard layout. The default link console key map in link us. Available layouts can be listed with Verify the boot mode heading level. Connect to the internet heading. Verify the boot. Update the partition and example layouts heading level. Format the partition. Link Arch Linux. Find dial. Main landmark accessibility features which are described on the page. Link install Arch Linux with accessibility option. Edit cursor. Install Arch Linux with accessibility Install Arch
Here we
Linux
go.
with
We want this because
list with a main landmark install Arch Linux navigation landmark contents pre-installation heading left boot the live environment heading left note the bootloader on the installation boot the live environment pre-installation heading level 3 boot the live note the bootloader on the installation medium have a timeout of 15 seconds before they start the default menu item. When the installation medium starts smoothly, press down followed by enter to boot with speech. Enabled. USB braille displays should be detected automatically by link you have got. Heading level 3 multiple sound cards. If your computer has several sound cards, you will hear the following message. Sound card for speech output. When you hear a beep on the output that you would like to use, press enter to select the card. Heading level 3 change speech language. To change the speak any language / voice use.
alright, so
Restrict. Oracle VM virtual Oracle
we're gonna start this guy up.
Settings, control, clone, room, export, remove, group out, start out, palm out, start, normal start out, headless, normal start out.
Do a normal
Oracle VM
start.
virtual box manager window, click button, list, Arch Linux x64. Button close the search. Restrict chapter, Oracle Arch Linux x64 running or unknown. Oracle Arch Linux x64 running Oracle VM virtual box. Unknown cursor. Virtual box information. Unknown. Normal cursor. Arch Linux. Recognize you have the auto capture keyboard option turned on. Listen the virtual 0k 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 the virtual you have the virtual machine renewable RTS at the guest OS subtypes mouse pointer integration. This means that you do not need to capture the mouse double right pointing angle bracket enter to be able to use it inter guest OS all mouse action to perform when the mouse double right pointing angle bracket interacts over the virtual machine's display. 0k 0k Arch Linux set. Record you have the virtual mesh RCH Arch Linux. Record you have the virtual RCH Arch Linux. Arch Linux x64
Gotta
running
say,
Oracle
one
VM
thing I
virtual
don't
box.
like
Unknown
about
cursor.
this is getting focus. It's annoying. Getting the VM to focus on the...
Virtual box info Arch Linux X. Record you have the virtual after canoe install that on line. ISO install that on line. Arch Linux X.
This is what happens when you...
Test
when
virtual box Oracle VM
makes
virtual
things
edit and
difficult.
button close the search with Arch Linux X6. Set search control sort out create show refresh show on discard close out reset out palm out plus show out plus A reset out close out plus C. Same state out at shut power off out plus W. Oracle V cap do not show this met power off enter button.
Just power it
Oracle
off.
VM virtual box
Because sometimes, if I don't catch focus fast enough, it gets annoying and goes like that.
Arch
And
Linux X64
it's
virtual
annoying.
settings clone room export
I
remove
wish I could do
out
like
plus
a
R.
delayed start so I could get in
Group
the
out,
window.
start out, palm out, start, normal start out plus F. Oracle, restrict, or 20, moist Arch Linux down, normal curve, black square out.
Ah,
Oracle, restrict chat, install Arch, moist home brain to Arch Linux X64 running Oracle. Virtual box information, Arch Linux. Virtual box information, Arch Linux. Record you have the virtual bullet target UN 250.0k running hook UU colon trigger UU and stop 11.36 message running hook mem disk hook arch ISO run hook arch ISO run hook arch run hook arch run hook arch ISO run QBU not free at right control running clean up hook UU QBU not free at right control QBU not free at right Arch Linux X64.
see, this is what I mean. It's gonna be a pain in the butt to get this to actually start with thingy because it...
Arch Linux 5.18.16
Oh, there it is.
Arch B.
Alright, we're just gonna
B
wait
left
for it
bracket.
to...
Root at Arch ISO. Root at Arch ISO.
So it doesn't like our audio thing, I don't think.
LS. Root at Arch ISO.
I-
Root at Arch ISO.
I'm not entirely
Root at Arch ISO.
sure as to why it's doing that. I might have to switch the sound card when we're done, so that when we actually boot into the thingy. But here we are. We're in the ISO.
Web torrent frame web torrent blank
Heck is going on here?
installation archwiki.humans
out.
link archlinux.org normal cursor.
Where drivers?
Arch Linux X64 running or voice calm. Install Arch Linux with accessibility Arch. Install Arch code independent. Installation heading level 2. Install essential packaging heading. Installation change speech language. Multiple sound. Install heading level 3. Install for speech heading level 3. Install essential packaging. For speech supporting the installed system. You need link pickup and link also you will not if you use a braille. Display link install the link URL package. Append the required packaging to the link packstrap 8 call when installing. Number packstrap /mnt base Linux firmware is pickup also you will. Heading level 2 configure the system. Heading level 3 sound card. If link number multiple sound cards were detected, copy the /etc/sound.conf file which has been generated in the installation medium. Number cp/etc/sound.conf/mnt/etc/. Heading level 3 enable the services. To have speech support after booting into the installed system you need to link enable pickup.service. See also link number change speech language. Heading level 2 reboot. After booting into the newly installed system it should start speaking automatically. Link category. Item list content info landmark.
So we're gonna keep that page up because we're gonna need to come back to it. Now,
installation guide Arch wiki break.
We're gonna go back over here because most of it is standard, so we should be mostly okay. It's just certain things.
Main landmark installation guide heading navigation acquire an verify signature prepare an boot the line set the console keyboard layout head verify the boot mode heading level 3 to verify the boot mode list the link fmr directory number ls/sin/firmware/fe/fmr. If the command shows the directory without error, then the system is booted in UEFI mode. If the directory does not exist, if the number ls/sin number space l ls/sin install Arch Linux with install Arch Linux X64 Arch Linux X64 on Oracle VM VirtualBox unknown cursor.
Root at Arch ISO. S. Space.
Install Arch content in list page 1 last edited item list main landmark link category return to top navigation pre-install boot the line environment multiple sound cards head change the installation heading lab install essential packaging instant head for speech display append the number packstrap Arch installation guide Arch wiki brain row 1 column 3 for install if the command number ls/sin line feed. Install Arch Linux X6 Arch Linux X64 on Oracle VM VirtualBox unknown cursor.
Space. Root at Arch ISO. Root at Arch ISO. Root at Arch ISO.
VirtualBox information unknown. Arch Linux.
Root at Arch Root at Arch ISO B. Root at Arch ISO B. Root at Arch ISO B. Root at Arch ISO B.
Installation guide Arch wiki.
So this is the sucky thing about doing this in a VM is I can't really copy and paste stuff into there.
If the command show number ls/sin/firmware/fe/fmr.
Alright, so we're gonna do
Arch Linux X6
ls
space
slash
s
slash
r no matches for e f mware slash e space slash e f I slash e slash space.
Installation guide Arch install if the command shows the number ls/nut/sys/ir/m.ar/e/fi/e/fi/vars line feed. Arch Linux X6
slash space e r e space slash space e f I slash e f I no matches for
installation if the number ls/nut/sys/ir/m.ar/e/fi/e/fi/vars line feed. Arch Linux
I space rs cannot access /sin/firmware/fe/fmars. No such file or directory to root at Arch ISO.
Install if the command shows the directory without error, then the system is booted in UEFI mode. If the directory does not exist, the system may be booted in link BIOS or link CSM mode. If the system did not boot in the mode you desired, refer to your motherboard's manual.
Alright, I don't really care. It's booted in BIOS mode, which is fine.
Heading level 3 connect to the internet. To set up a network connection in the live environment, go through the following steps. List with 5 items bullet ensure your link network interface is listed and enabled. For example, with link IP link 8. Number IP link. Bullet for wireless and WN. Make sure.
Let me make
Arch
sure
Linux
IP.
B space
Let's do IP.
usage IP options object
Arch
command
Linux
help
X64
IP
running.
255
No
root at
progress
Arch
bar
ISO.
update. Speak progress bar update. Sleep mode on.
200 C other RCV O90 L loops maximum of flush attempt minus FAH option token NTBF name link where IP usage IP force match file IFFRG if config will not execute and completion if config exists 255 root at
Installation guide. Install bullet connect to the network. List with 3 items. White bullet Ethernet plug in the cable. White bullet Wi-Fi authenticate to the wireless.
Okay, so I think we're already connected. Let me
Space.
let me just do a
Space equal dash dash T1 space E dot C M Bing Google.com 142.251.32.145684 bytes of data from gateway 10.0.2.2 ICMP sec 1 time to live exceeded from gateway 10.0.2.2 ICMP sec 2 time to live exceeded from gateway 10. B from gateway 10.0.2.2 I C from 10.1 root at arch ISO.
Okay, so that's not a good sign.
Menu new tab control to installation white bullet mobile broadband modem connect to the mobile network with the link and require item list bullet configure your network connection list with 2 items white bullet link DHCP dynamic IP address and DNS server assignment provided by link system D network and link system D resolved should work out of the box for Ethernet WLAN and WLAN network interfaces. White bullet static IP address follow link network configuration number static item list bullet the connection may be verified with link ping number ping archlinux.org. Item list. Test. Unknown cursor. Install. Arch Linux. Unknown cursor.
B. A. R. A. N. U. L. F. U. X. Dot. G. Bing archlinux.org 95. 64 bytes from archlinux. B. 64 bytes from arch. See archlinux.org ping.
Alright, so that worked, so I'm gonna go with it. It's probably working and it was probably just still setting up or something.
Reconfigured and enabled by default. Heavy level 3 update the system clock. Use link time date tool 1 to ensure the system clock is accurate. Number time date tool set NTP true. Number TIMEDATTNTPNTPRUE line feed. Archlinux normal cursor. Unknown cursor.
ECTL L space T dash T P space P T space
Install to check number time num TIMEDATTNTPRUE line feed. Test normal cursor. Unknown cursor.
P space T E root at arch ISO.
Install to check the service status. Use time date tool status dot. Archlinux unknown cursor.
E T unknown command verb 1 root at arch ISO. Space E space STUS local time Sun 2022-08-14-2046 UTC Universal Time Sun 2022-08-14-2046 UTC RTC Time Sun 2022-08-14-2046 Time Zone UTC 0 System Clock Synchronized Yes
Okay.
NTP Service Active.
Alright, so
Installation heavy level 3 partition the disks. When recognized by the line system, disks are assigned to a link block device such as /dem/sda /dem/nvme0n1 or /dem/mmcblk0 to identify these devices. Use link LSBLK or FDisk.
let me do a quick LSBLK. Let's see
Installate
what our
unknown cursor.
disk is. I believe it's /dev/vda1, but let's look.
LSBK name MAJ:MINRM size RO type mount points loop 07:00680 M1 loop /run /arch ISO /eru SR011 SDA8 loop 0 name maj loop SDA8 150 G0 disk
SDA8? That's interesting.
SR011 root at SDA 0 150.
I guess it is /dev/SDA. So that's interesting. It's not showing up as /dev/VDA. That may be because I used VMDK instead of VDI, which I don't like the VirtualBox I don't like the VirtualBox disk image format because it has some limitations that I don't like. So
Installation number FDisk result sending in RAM loop or root may be ignored. The following link partitions are required for a chosen device. List with 2 items bullet 1 partition for the link root directory /dot. Bullet for booting in link UFI mode and link EFI system partition dot. Item list if you want to create any stacked block devices for link LVM, link system encryption or link RAID. Do it now. Use link FDisk or link pardon to modify partition table. For example, number FDisk /dem/ the disk to be partitioned. Note. List with free items. Bullet if the disk does not show up. Link make sure the disk controller is not in RAID mode. Bullet if the disk from which you want to boot link already has an EFI system partition. Do not create another one, but use the existing partition instead. Bullet link swap space can be set on a link swap file for file systems supporting it. Item list heading level for example layouts. Table with 4 rows and 4 columns. Caption UFI with link EPT. Row 1 column 1 mount point. Column 3 link caption item. Table with 4 rows and 4 columns. Caption UFI with link. Not in a table cell. Row 1 column. Caption UFI with link. Item table heading level for example layouts. Table with 4 rows and 4 columns. Caption UFI with link EPT. Not in a table cell. Row 1 column 1 mount point. Caption UFI with item link E. Item table with 4 row 1 column 2 column no next graph column row partition column 2 slash dem slash FE system partition suggest row 3 mount point column 1 swap row 2 suggested time column row 3 partition type suggested time row 4 mount partition suggested item table list with 1 item 1 link under mount point such as slash mnt slash FE are possible provided capable of load link boot process number boot item list table with 3 rows and 4 columns caption BIOS with link MBR.
Alright, this is what we want. We want BIOS with MBR.
Row 1 column 1 mount point column 2 partition. Arch Linux, normal cursor, unknown cursor.
F-I-K-I-F-D-I-K-K space /S-D-A. Welcome to FDisk. Command M for help. Help. The OSMBR toggle a mutable flag B edit nested BSD disk label C toggle the DOS compatibility flag. U. Blank. S create a new empty sun partition. O create a new empty DOS partition. G create a new empty SGIRIC. G create a new empty GPT partition. Create a new label. Blank. Q quit without. W write text. Save and egg. Blank. O dump disk layout. I load disk layout script. Blank. X extra functionality experts only. U change display slash M print this misc. Blank. I print information. V verify. T change a partition type. P print the part. N add a new partition. L list known party. F list free unpart. D delete a party. Generic. Blank.
So we're gonna do L, which makes sure no partitions are present.
00 empty 27 hidden NTFS win 82 Linux swap /SOC1 DRDOS /SEC FAT 01 FAT 1239 plan 983 Linux C4 DRDOS /SEC FAT 02 Xenix root 3C partition magic 84 OS /2 hidden or C60.
Alright, so it looks like VirtualBox did some stuff to this disk by default. I don't want that because I don't know how it laid it out, so I'm not gonna do that.
LAN Linux LVM Linux x85 L RAID FD UFI EF extended swap Linux 83 aliases.
Colin World. My Colin send for the expedition for the tree of the position of the anti-distancia cement in the trees of management.
What?
Blank 24 neck DOS 1 E hidden W95
So we're gonna do D for delete.
D. No partition is defined yet. Command M for help.
Oops, hold on.
M help. U blank S G blank O I script X U M print misc blank I print V teach L F list free D delete generic D delete a partition. The no partition is defined yet. Command M for help.
Installation column 3 link partition type. Column 4 suggested. Row 2 mount point column 1 swap. Row 1 column 2 partition. Column 1 mount point. Column 4 suggested. Row 2 mount point column 1 swap. Partition column 2 /dem /swap partition. Partition type column 3 Linux swap. Suggested time column 4 more than 512 MB. Row 3 mount point column 1 /mnt. Partition column 2 /dem /root partition.
Yeah, this doesn't tell me like how to actually.
Partition type suggested item table C also link partitioning number example layout start. Heading level 3 format the partitions. Once the partitions have been created, each newly created partition must be formatted with an appropriate link file system. Partition example layouts heading level 4. Format mount the file system installation heading level mount for example layouts heading level 4. Partition the disks heading level 3. When recognized /dem/nvme0 number results send the following link list with 2 items bullet 1 item list the following link partitions are required for a chosen device. Item list with 2 I don't know I was bored.
That's interesting, I guess.
List with 2 items bullet 1 partition for the link root directory /dot. Bullet for booting in link UFI mode and link EFI system partition dot. Item list if you want to create any stacked use link fdisk or link pardon to modify party fdisk link fdisk. Document. Normal cursor. F discard wiki document. F discard main landmark navigation installation list partition heading level 2. Backup and restore partition. List installation heading level 2. List backup and create a partition table and create new table heading level 3. Create a partition table and partition heading level 2. The first step to link partitioning a disk is making a partition table. After that, the actual partitions are created according to the desired link partition scheme. See the link part to help decide whether to use link MBR or link DPT. Before beginning, you may wish to link backup your current partition table and scheme. Recent versions of FDisk have abandoned the deprecated system of using cylinders as the default display unit, and well, and MSDOS compatibility by default FDisk performs partition alignment automatically on a 2048 500 with link advanced format HDDS and will give you proper alignment. To use FDisk, run the program with the name of the link block device you want to. Example using /dem/s number FDisk/dem/s. This opens the FDisk heading level 3 create new table. Warning: if you create a new partition table on a disk with data on it, it will erase all the data on the disk. Make sure this is what you want to do. To create a new partition table and clear all current partition data, type at the prompt for MBR partition table or G for again partition table DPT. Skip. Arch Linux X6. Unknown cursor.
Command M for help. O. Created a new DOS disk label with disk identifier 0Z977.
FDisk already been created. Heading level 3 create partition. Create a new partition with the N command. You must enter MBR partition type, partition number, column world. I have NVDA happy, but how do I install it? Because when I run the registry file it doesn't work.
That's because you're not putting it in. That's because you need to read the whole README. That's all I'm going to say. You know what? That's all I'm going to say. You need to read the README. Because it's actually very simple.
Starting sector and an ending sector. Note: see link partitioning number partition scheme for consideration concerning the size and location of partition. Heading level 4 partition type. When using MBR, FDisk will ask for the Arch Linux F64 running Oracle. Voice column brain row 2 column 3 7
like explaining to me how to actually...
FDisk Arch Wiki Arch install Arch Linux with accessibility option. Went Oracle restream voice column FDisk Arch with FDisk partition or to create an extended one. Installation guide Arch Wiki doc. Run dialog type folder tasks with installation guide Arch Wiki. Installation guide Arch mainland navigate pre map pre move the line set verify connect to link update must partition the disks heading update the system clock heading party when rep/dem/nvme0n1 or number rep results send the following link party list with 2 items bullet 1 partition for the link root directory /dot bullet for moving in link UFI mode and link EFI system partition dot Arch Linux X64 unknown cursor.
Command M for partition type P primary 0 extended 4 3D extended container for logical partitions select default P.
I guess we want primary? I don't know. It's like this is the thing that's not explained.
Using default response P partition number 1-4 default 1.
Normal cursor. Unknown cursor.
Command M for help.
Actually, don't want to. Like I thought it explained how to actually.
Tap installation guide instant item list if you example layouts heading left format the partition head example layouts take row partition column 2/dem/root partition. Suggest item table list with 1 item 1 link under mount points capable of loaded link root process item list table with 3 rows and 4 column caption BRS with link MBR row 1 column 1 mount point column 2 partition column 3 link partition type column 4 suggested time row 2 mount point column 1 swap partition column 2/dem/swap partition type column 3 Linux swap. Suggested time column for partition type column 3 Linux swap.
I don't like. They can't have like a. Right, you know what? Let's do this.
New tab brain. Selection. Set. Up. Arch. Linux. Partition. OITATRAP. Partition. With. FDisk. Space.
I understand how to like partition stuff, but I just don't get how FDisk works.
Clickable partition in Arch Wiki Arch Linux link heading level 2. Document missing blank. Edit cursor. Partition main landmark partition navigation landmark contents heading level partition table heading level 2. Master boot record heading level 3. The link master boot record MBR is the first 512 bytes of a storage device. It contains an operating system bootloader and the storage link process under link BIOS system. Struck. Master boot record partition table heading level gid partition table choosing between DPT and MBR partitionless disk heading level BTRFS partitioning head partition scheme heading level single root partition heading level discrete partition heading level 4. Disk single root partition. This scheme is the simplest and should be enough for most use cases. A link swap file can be created and easily resigned and needed. It usually makes sense to start by considering a single /partition and then separate out others based on specific use cases like RAID, encryption, a shared media partition, etc. Heading level 3 discrete partition. /heading level 4 /root heading level 4 /home heading level 4 / heading the link root directory is the top of the hierarchy, the point where the primary file system is mounted, and from which all other file systems stem. All files and directories appear under the root directory / even if they are stored on different physical devices. The contents of the root file system must be adequate to boot, restore, recover, and / or repair the system. Therefore, certain directories under / are not candidates for separate partition. The slash partition or root partition is necessary and it is the most important. The other partition can be replaced by it. Warning, directory is essential for moving except for slash root must be on the same partition and slash or. Mounted in early user space by the link in it ramps not the essential directories are. Slash traditionally contains the slash user directory which can grow significantly depending upon how much software is installed. 1520 GB should be sufficient for most users with modern hard disks. If you plan to store a swap file here, you might need a larger partition size. Heading level for slash root. The slash root directory contains the link vmlinum and link in it ramps images as well as the bootloader configuration file and bootloader stages. It also stores data that is used before the kernel. Begin executing user space program. Slash root is not required for normal system operation but only during boot and kernel upgrades when regenerating the initial RAM disk. Note. List with 2 items bullet a separate slash root partition is only required if your bootloader is not capable of accessing the slash root directory that resides in slash dot for example if the bootloader does not support that file system or if your slash is on a stacked block device e.t software link RAID, a link encrypted volume or a link LVM volume and the bootloader does not have drivers for it. See more information on bootloader requirements and capability of moving using an UV link bootloader that does not have drivers for other file systems it is recommended to mount the link EFI system partition to slash root.c link EFI system partition number mount for more information. Item list a suggested size for slash root in 200 MB unless you are using link EFI system partition and slash root in which case at least 300 MB is recommended. Warning, file systems can get new features not yet supported by link bootloaders making them unsuitable for a slash root partition unless incompatible features remain disabled. Heading level for slash home. The slash home directory contains user specific configuration files, caches, application data and media files. Separating out slash home allows slash to be repartitioned separately, but note that you can still edit, reinstall Arch with slash home untouched even if it is not separately under top level directories just need to be removed and then extract can be run. You should not share home directories between users on different distributions because they use incompatible software versions and patches. Instead, consider sharing a media partition or at least using different home directories on the same slash home partition. The size of this partition varies. Heading level for slash var. The slash var directory stores variable data such as tool using.
Okay, so why is none of this actually
Installation guide Arch wiki brain.
explaining what to do? Like, it doesn't say, okay, you need to create this partition, you need
It's
to do
60.
this, you need to do that, because I don't...
Format the partition heading left. Once the partitions have been created, each newly created partition must be formatted with appropriate link file system.c link file system number. For example, to create an ext4 file system on slash dem slash root partition run. Number mkfs.ext4 slash dem slash root partition. If you created a partition for link swap, initialize it with link mkswap 8. Number mkswap note for stacked block devices. For example, partition the disks heading level. Update the system clock heading level 3. Part web number f disk. Unknown
I
cursor.
think we just need one partition,
M4
I
help.
think? I don't know, I don't understand.
N. Partition type P primary 0 extended. For 3D extended container for logical partitions select default P.
Installation results sending in the following list with 2 items bullet 1 partition for the link group direct example layouts head format the take row partition column 2 slash dem slash swap partition partition type column 3 link EFI system partition column 2 slash dem slash f partition item capable of link item list row 1 column 1 mount point column 2 partition column 3 link partition type column 4 suggested type row 2 mount point column 1 swap partition column 2 slash dem slash swap partition type column 3 Linux swap suggested size column 4 more than 512 MB. Row 3 mount point column 1 slash MNT. Partition column 2 slash dem slash root partition. Partition type column 3 Linux. Suggested size column 4 remainder of the device. Item table see also link partitioning number and Arch Linux set. Unknown cursor.
Select default P. Space. Select default P. U. Ext P primary partition type. Command M for help. P primary 0 prime. P. Partition number 1-4, default 1. First sector 2048-314,572,799. Default 2.
Classic V5.10 dialog. Just not seen.
Last sector, /sectors, or /size KMGTP 2048-314,572,799, default 314,572,799. Created a new partition 1 of type Linux and of size 150 GB. Command M for help.
So, being that we're using BIOS, I don't think we need a /boot partition, or do we? Let me just look at this for a second.
Installation heading level 3 format the partition. See table with partition mount point column 1 slash MNT. Row 2 partition column 2 slash dem slash swap partition. Mount row 1 column 3 link partition type. Column 2 column row 2 mount point column 1 swap. Suggested row 3 mount point column 1 slash MNT. Suggest item table see also link partitioning number and
No. So, since we're using legacy BIOS, we don't need a boot partition. Because we're not actually playing with separate data, unlike UEFI.
Unknown cursor.
Command M for help.
So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to create a swap partition, I'm going to create a swap file. So we're going to write to disk.
W. The partition table has been altered. Calling ioctl to reread partition. Root attach ISO. U.
Oh, what is happening?
LAN. Syncing disks.
Alright, cool.
Installation dialog. Heading level 3. Format the partitions. Once the partitions have been created, each newly created partition must be formatted with an appropriate link file system. C link file system number. Create a file system for details. For example, to create an ext4 file system on /dem/root partition. Run. Number mkfs.ext4/dem/root partition. Unknown cursor. Installation dialog. Arch Linux X. Unknown cursor.
Root attach ISO. M. S. E. M. K. E. S. Dot. X. X. E. X. T. 4. Space. Slash. D. E. V. Slash. E. D. A. 1. MKE2 FS 1.46. Root attach ISO. Root attach. Root attach. U. La. Writing superblocks and files.
Installation. If you created a partition for link swap, initialize it with link mkswap 8. Number mkswap/dem/swap partition. Note: for stacked dock device and replace /dem/star partition with the appropriate dock device path. If you created an EFI system partition, link format it to FAT32 using link mkfs.fat8. Manny 83. Warning: only format the EFI system. Warning: hey. Manny 83008.
Hello, Manny.
If you warning: only format the EFI system partition if you created it during the partitioning step. If there already was an EFI system partition on disk beforehand, reformatting it can destroy the boot. Loader the mother installed operating system. Number mkfs.fatf32/dep. Heading level 3. Mount the file system. Link mount the root volume to /mnt. For example, if the root volume in /dem/root partition. Number mount /dem/root partition /mnt.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do mount.
Space.
Oops, not that. Mount.
Space.
Slash
Manny
dev.
8806. What are you doing with Linux?
I'm installing Arch Linux. Slash SDA1
1. Space.
to slash MNT.
Root attach ISO.
There we go.
Task switch. Installation. Create any remaining mount points such as /mnt/fe and mount their corresponding volume. Tip. Run link mount 8 with the mkdir option to create the specified mount point. Alternatively, create it using link mkdir1 beforehand. For UFI systems, mount the EFI system partition. Number mount mkdir/dem/fe system partition /mnt/root. If you created a link swap volume, enable it with link swap on 8. Number swap on /dem/swap partition.
Again, we didn't create a swap volume. We're gonna create a swap file. So that's gonna be later on.
Link dem tab 8 will later detect mounted file systems and swap space. Heading level 2 installation. Heading level 3 select the mirrors. Packages to be installed must be downloaded from link mirror servers which are defined in /etc/hackman.d/mirrorlist.on-the-line system. After connecting to the internet, link reflector updates the mirror list by choosing 20 most recently synchronized HTTPS mirrors and sorting them by download rate. The higher a mirror is placed in the list, the more priority it is given when downloading a package. You may want to inspect the file to see if it is satisfactory. If it is not, link edit the file accordingly and move the geographically closest mirror to the top of the list. All other criteria should be taken into account. This file will later be copied to the new system by Packstrap, so it is worth getting right. Heading level 3 install essential packages. Pack the higher download rate. The mirror list by choosing 20 most recent /etc/hackman.d/mirrorlist.on-the-line system. After connect, packages to be installed must be downloaded.
So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna cat.
Space.
Oops. I'm just gonna make sure this is how I want it. Cat
Space slash ETC slash
installation /packages /etc/hackman.d/mirrorlist.
Okay.
Unknown cursor.
slash space N dot slash M mirrorlist. Arch Linux mirrorlist generated by Reflector. With reflector at /etc/xdg/reflector/reflector.conf when 2022-08. Root attach eyes. Server H server last server https /geo.mirror.pkgbuild.com/$repo/os/$arch server https /arch.mirror.constant.com/$repo/os/$arch server last check 2022-08.
Alright, so it's not going to tell me which ones are closer, so I really don't know how to get that right. Hopefully it'll just be okay.
Package you accordingly and room the geographic criteria. This file will later be copied to the new heading level 3 install essential packages. Use the link Packstrap 8 script to install the link base package, Linux link kernel and firmware for common hardware. Number Packstrap /mnt base Linux firmware. Number L-I-N-U-S-T-R-A-P /M-N-T space B-A-S-E L-I-N-U-S space L-I-N-U-S-F-I-R-F-A-R-E Numpeg space slash Numpeg space M-N-T space Arch Linux unknown cursor
B-A-K-T-R-A-P space slash M-N-T space
installation base Linux base A-F-E-L-I-N-U-S space L-I-N-U-S-F-I-R-M-A-R-E line feed Arch Linux unknown cursor
space B-A
installation E Linux base B-A-F-E space Arch unknown cursor
A space E space X space L-U-U-X dash
Linux space L-I-N-U-S-F-I-R-M-A-R-E line feed Arch Linux unknown cursor
dash space R-M-A-R-E ZSH correct packstrap to packstrap NI Y creating install root at /MNT installing packages to /MNT synchronizing package date Linux 5.19 Linux 5.19 Linux 5.19.1 Arch 2-1x86 Linux firmware Linux firmware GCC libs 12 GCC IQ lib system minutil total corutil gettext lib Linux org pcrypt lib unistring lib gpgme iana etc 20 million lab prep 3. Lib sassel lib assuran libcap 2.6 Linux firmware web.
So just gonna wait. Because right now what it's doing is it's installing all the base packages so that we actually have a somewhat built system to work with, so we don't have to build everything from total scratch. Because Arch, believe it or not, is not building a system from total scratch. It almost is, but not quite. Not even Gen 2 is like that. Because that's just ridiculous. You'd have to build your own kernel, you'd have to do a whole bunch of things that are actually really annoying. You'd have to make all the directories that you need, and you'd have to put all the programs manually in there, and it would not be fun. What are we doing?
11. Running build hook. Blank. Running build hook. Keyboard. Running build hook. UDEM. Running build hook. Modconf. Running build hook. Block warning. Possibly missing firmware for module. QLA 1280 warning.
I don't know
Possibly
what that
missing
is.
firmware for module. CAD warning.
Well, I don't know
Possibly
what that is
missing
either.
firmware for module. AIC94XX
I don't know what
warning.
that is either.
Possibly missing firmware for module. WD719X warning.
I don't know what any of these
Possibly
are.
missing
I'm
firmware.
gonna guess that those are
Root
kernel modules that don't work
You.
on this particular setup. Because that's usually what all that's all about.
Root
So,
attach ISO.
get rid of all these stupid U's. I'm not trying to do that.
Pack skipped. Packstrap /MNT base Linux firmware 21.19 user 46.59 system skip 12/12 reloading system bus configuration skipped. Packstrap /MNT base Linux firmware 21.19 user 46.59 system 59% CPU 1:53.58 total. Root attach ISO.
Installation guide tip. List with 2 items bullet. You can substitute link Linux for a link kernel package of your choice, or you can omit it entirely when installing in a link container. Bullet. You can omit the installation of the firmware package when installing in a virtual machine or container.
I could have not needed Linux firmware. Well, I don't think I have to.
Item list. The link-based package does not include all tools from the live installation, so installing other packages may be necessary for a fully functional base system. Insert list with 6 items bullet. User space utilities for the management of link file systems that will be used on the system. Item list packages may be necessary for a fully functional base system. In particular, consider installing list with 6 items bullet. User space utilities for the management of link file systems that will be used on the system. Bullet utilities for accessing link RAID or link LVM partitions. Bullet specific firmware for other devices not included in link Linux firmware. E.D-link soft firmware for link sound. Link cards. Bullet software necessary for link networking. E.D network manager or DHCP client. Bullet a link text editor. Bullet packages for accessing documentation in Linkman and link info pages. Linkman DB link.
I think we'll get to that, I hope.
Configure the system heading level 2. Heading level 3 F tab. Generate and link F tab file use URL to define by link UUID or labels respectively. Number gen tab u /MNT greater than /MNT /etc /F tab. Check the resulting /mnt/etc/fstem file and link edited in case of error. Heading level recruit. Check number gen tab u /mnt greater than number space GENFTB space dash u space MN space /MNT /ETC/FSTAB line feed. Greater than /MNT u gen tab. Unknown cursor.
NSTAB space /NT space greater space /MNT /
Installation in check number gen number space EFSTAB space u space MNT space greater than space MNT ETC/FSTAB line feed. Archlink unknown cursor
T T B slash dash U slash U slash space slash ETC slash B space root at ISO.
Installation check the resulting heading level recruit. Link change route into menu system. Number archroot /MNT. Number arch space ch.
Alright, so now what we want to do, we want to ch root in.
Archly not set. Unknown cursor.
Root at
So we're going to do rch
H.
Chrissy? Hold on. I need to check something,
North
guys.
folder new. Screen curtain enable. 3CK. TT. Team talk 57. App start cursor. Team talk me 5 point. Team talk. Connor. My public. My private. Miss Rope. McKenna. Matthew Rope. Connected to Matthew. Channel list. Gate lady. Man Rope to 1. Matthew 2000. Get rules. Press F. Gate Matthew. Gate lady. Man Rope to 1. Matthew 2468. Server 1. X. Client. U. Channel. Server collapsed. User account. Edit. Username Creighton Pat username Connor Pat username Chris username caption username Creighton Pat username Matthew 2400 caps lock off Matthew 2468 on Mac join channel hand channel list hand up join
Did you say Chrissy?
It just said that he logged on.
Well, you're crackling. You're crackling a lot. Whoa.
Who's on? Yeah, he's on here.
Hold
He's
on.
in Hangout. He's in Hangout.
MM6
Hold on, I broke something. I broke something really bad.
Hold on, checking my audio.
No, it's me.
channel messages from Matthew 2400 test sound broke to hand up the edit cursor message edit left it is me
Alright,
channel message sent it is me Arch Linux set 6 installation install web Oracle restraint voice call sound broke to column 5 9 sound dialog playback hand up team top me history message edit lang E Y yes oh on channel message sent yes hold on sound row 1 column 2 sound speaker real tech art steel series speaker USB audio property okay button
join. Ethan's on here.
hand up team top preference
Hold on, let me just...
5 general tab this loop speaker input refresh the up line speaker yes line 2 line meet speaker USB audio codec hand up team
Oh, Ethan saw I made it.
history mess no I broke it channel message sent no I broke it
Oh!
preference hand up history message edit left
You broke it.
stop playing Matt
Check
I
1, 2,
am
check 1, okay.
streaming channel message sent stop playing Matt I am streaming preference
I'm not doing anything.
I'm gender cancel display speaker input line free primary list primary line free line insert microphone yes microphone class microphone array AMD microphone epoch cam microphone voice mod microphone MIDI audio MIDI epoch cam microphone USB on hand up
That pew noise. I don't know if that's copyrighted or not, so don't do that.
Got it. Let me mute it and leave back. Oh yeah, I saw on your server that you were streaming on Discord, right?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, I forgot. What's up?
Sky, I'm doing an Arch Linux installation right now.
Ooh.
I don't.
Navi issues and logged in. Navi issues join
What
group channel.
the f?
That's Alexa.
Navi issues left.
Oh,
Okay.
that's Alexa. Okay, I was like, what the fuck?
That's what I said. Let me explain. So, for some reason, they decided to change their usernames to that. No, not usernames, nicknames to that. My bad. Yeah.
Blank.
And, okay,
Channel
so what are we
rules.
talking
Press
about?
Matthew
Doing
to
a Chrissy on here
User
or
channel.
something?
Case lady. Man row 11
Yeah,
1
that's
left
what it's
E A
telling
Y
me.
space
I'm not
S L A
sure.
Y space B.
I don't.
A E.
Wait,
Comma.
let's unmute yourself.
I think that's his name.
Master volume side. Chat. Guess lady. Man.
Alright,
Guess lady left channel. Guess lady.
oh, dang it, I was trying
bye.
to see what username he was logged in as. Hold on.
That would that's
That was Max.
Guess lady unlogged in.
Oh, that's, okay.
There he goes.
Matthew 2.
That's,
Chance.
what the frick? Go
Move him
away.
in here, Matthew.
I got
Okay,
it.
that's, yeah, I don't,
Guess lady left
I've
channel.
never
Guess
seen
lady logged
Chrissy log into here. I don't know.
You took into the.
I looked at the user accounts. I don't see.
Client. User. User.
Is this what
User.
nicknames do?
Username. Mini web. Username. 2B13. Password.
Well, no, it doesn't show dude, they're not logged in. How's it gonna know what their nickname is?
Oh.
Username.
Okay.
Leonardo. Username. Sandra. Username. Leonardo. Pass. Username. Sora. Username. Page. Username. Home. Username. Minis. Username. Medern. Username. Medern. Username. Medern. Username. Matthew. Username. Medern. Username. Medern. Radiate.
Oh, do you want me to delete one of these Matt Turner accounts? Because there's two of them.
Username. Medern. Radiate. Password.
Yeah, delete the one that has the. Hold on, let me. Don't do anything yet. Let me just see.
Handout.
Well, don't say it. If it's gonna be his if it's gonna be his
Wait,
password, don't
wait,
tell me
wait.
it because I'm streaming. I don't want people to hear it.
I know. Hold on. Delete the one that has this.
Private message.
No,
Messages.
it's gonna say that out loud,
History
dude.
grouping. History.
Oh. Sorry.
Here.
Handout.
What you can do, add a note to the one you want me to delete. Like, you know how there's a note field? Just type, like, delete this account in there, and I'll find it.
Okay.
And just hit add/update, and I'll get rid of it.
Oh yeah, note. Delete. Oop. Delete. Ah.
And then just hit add/update, and then I'll get rid of it.
There you go.
Alright.
Client collapsed. Screen curtain disabled. Temporary.
Oh, you have your speech
Master
on it
volume
too?
slider. Client.
Matthew,
channel
can you
server.
move
User.
us to Max's channel?
Username. Mini
Yeah.
web.
Let me,
Excuse
do
me,
that.
I'm still here. I don't want to sit
yeah,
here in the
right.
channel on my own.
Username. 2B13. Username. Leonardo.
No, stay with Matthew. I mean, move me and Max.
I got it.
Oh, move. Oh, okay.
Username. Mini 60. Pass.
I
Username.
got it.
Medern. Radiate. Password. Blinded. Mod. Guess. Medern. Blinded. Initial channel combo box. Modify. Mod. Note edit blank. Pass.
Okay, it's
Blinded.
not that
Default.
one.
Active users grouping. Tree new. Username. Medern.
Matthew,
Radiate.
you didn't move
Mod.
me.
Medern. Note
Why
edit.
is it,
Delete.
why
Initial
is it
channel
doesn't
combo. Note
select
edit. Delete
multiple
this one.
people? Okay, I know.
Password.
Alright,
Piano
let me
one.
get rid of
Default
it.
user rated. Active user. Username. Username. Username.
Yeah, you can.
Modify the
You can
initial
move
channel.
multiple
Modify
people,
user
right?
account grouping.
This wasn't
Auto
for
operate.
me.
Channel. Modify user account grouping. Initial channel.
Yeah.
Note edit. Delete this one.
You gotta
Password.
select
Piano
them,
1.
though.
Medern. Radiate.
That means
/updates
control
button.
Command X.
Active username.
No.
Medern. Username. Medern. Username. Medern.
What is it?
Username. Medern. Username. Medern. Radiate. Password. Tink. Delete selected user out. Delete user dialog. No. Yes button end.
There,
User
the
account.
extra account's gone.
Handout.
Got
What you have to do, you have to select them all and then hit Control Command X.
Oh, how do you select them all again?
I don't remember. I used to select them on Mac. I don't really use Team Talk on my Mac anymore because Team Talk for Mac is annoying.
Oh, okay. How's the stream going so far?
Good. Although there's not a lot of people watching as far as I
Hardly
can
not
tell
set
right now.
64 running. Normal cursor. Unknown cursor.
Root
What's
touch
using,
ISO arch.
OBS and stuff?
Root R
I am using OBS, yeah.
H dash H R space
No.
Slash
M.
M.
5864.
Yes, I did listen
The Windows
to
version
it,
is better.
Which is obviously you
Oh,
like it.
yeah, it
better
is,
than
Brian.
Anything else. Oh, hey, what's up?
He's chatting in my chat.
Root touch ISO slash.
Okay,
Are
we're
you streaming to your YouTube?
Yep.
Handout team. Installation guide arch. Installate heading level 3 time zone. Normal curve. Number arch group /
For
MT.
those who are wondering
Link change route into menu system.
who I am.
Arch limit. Unknown cursor.
What I do.
Root touch ISO slash.
You.
So,
X.
E C
Echo.
space percent dollar PS 1 root touch ISO slash. U
Why does it keep doing that?
lang root touch ISO slash root C P S what S P 1 P what S what E dot space U at HW dollar root touch ISO slash root touch ISO slash root touch ISO slash echo dollar root touch
Private
ISO
messages from
slash
Guess Lady. Daddy and Gay and I say.
Okay.
Installation guide. Handout team top.
No,
Install Arch
we're
Link
not
1.
doing
27.
that.
Oracle VM. Restream chat. Voice call. Messages. Gate label 2 column 4 9. Cancel button. History group. Navigating gate and less than gate. Less than gate.
Here. What the fuck? Stop.
Me?
Not you. No, not you.
Oh.
My NVDA is being a
List
piece of
item.
shit.
An
Hold on.
NVDA dialog window cannot find an NVDA. Run
Oh
dialog.
my
Task.
God, okay.
Messages. Gate. Handout team top. Edit.
I just got this
Message edit line.
from this person.
Channel message sent. Less than gate label greater than navigating gate and dash A. Run row 1 column 2. Run dialog top. Folder.
Wait,
Task.
did they
Installation
PM
dialog.
you?
Messages. Gate label.
Yes.
Handout team top V.
Okay. Should I cut them up?
No, just warn them because it's
Installation
annoying
dialog.
and I
Installation.
don't. And you're not supposed to. You don't just PM people saying that. Like that's very inappropriate and rude.
And
Number
that
arch group
was
slash MMT.
who again? Let me go through the history.
Gay slavey person, Max.
Got
I
it.
think.
I
Heading
know-
level
I
3
know
time
who
zone.
this is.
Set the link time zone.
Yo, this.
Number LNSF slash other slash share slash no info slash region slash city slash etc slash local time. Run link HW clock 8 to generate slash etc slash any time.
Please don't PM him. Plus, it's not nice to be. Yeah,
I don't
that's
care
not
if
nice.
they PM me. I just don't want them PMing me stuff like that. Like,
Please do not PM Ethan. That. What else?
Number HW clock system. Run link number LNSF slash other slash share slash num LN space dash SF space slash U
Got him.
SR slash SAARE slash Z SF dash LN dash SF slash etc slash local time. Run link HW clock number set the link time zone. Number LNSF slash other slash share run link HW clock 8 to generate slash etc slash any time. Number LNSF slash other slash share slash no info slash region slash city slash etc slash local time. Run link HW clock 8 to generate slash etc slash any time. Number LNSF slash other slash share slash no info slash region slash city slash etc slash local time. Handout team top Arch Linux installation run link number HW clock. This command assumes the hardware clock is set to link UTC.C link system time number times heading level 3 localization.
how do I see a list of them? This is very annoying.
Run
How do I
number
see?
heading level 3 time zone number arch group slash MNT.
I'm trying to see a list of available time zone thingies for Arch because I need to
Handout team.
need to set the time zone, but I can't
Installation heading time zone
without knowing.
set the link time zone. Number LNSF slash USR slash SHARE slash ZONEINFO slash REGION slash Handout team Arch Linux X60 install Arch Linux install heading level 2 installation handout installation guide Arch wiki brain row 1 handout Arch Linux X64 running Oracle VM virtual unknown
Root
cursor.
at Arch ISO space slash USR slash R slash space ZEIN Africa CST6 CDT etc Greenwich Guadeloupe PRC Turkey Leap Seconds Not List America Canada Europe HST Libya PST8 PDT UCT Leap Seconds Antarctica Chile Factory Hong Kong MET Pacific US POSIX Arctic Cuba GB Iceland MST Poland UTC POSIX Rule Nation ET GB Error Indian MST 7 MDT Portugal Universal Right Atlantic EST GMT Iran Mexico ROCWSUTZ Data .NI Australia EST 5 EDT GMT 0 Israel NZROKWET Zone .tab Brazil Egypt Root space bar space H Root at Arch ISO AS H Greenwich Root at Arch ISO slash space slash US R slash S R slash space N info space slash ETC LS cannot access slash user slash share slash zone info slash etc.
Install heading level 2 configure the system. Heading level 3 sound card.
Okay.
If link number multiple sound cards were heading level 2 configure the system. Install essential packages heading level 3 sound card. If link number multiple sound cards were detected. Copy the Arch Linux install Arch Linux unknown cursor. Install Arch Linux with accessible Arch Linux unknown cursor.
Root at Arch ISO slash
Installation guide Arch wiki brain install run link HW clock number LNSF slash other slash share slash num LN space dash SF space slash USR slash SHARE ZONEINFO slash REGION slash CITY space slash ETC slash LO space Arch Linux X install Arch Linux handout team top 27 Oracle VM restream Oracle virtual Oracle VM virtual Installation. Oracle VM VirtualBox. Oracle VM VirtualBox Manager window. Oracle VM Virtual. But physical 13.36 GB. Average CPU load 16.7. Installation. Arch Linux x64 running Oracle VM Virtual. Unknown cursor.
Root attach ISO slash S slash A slash A E slash E A S slash H E slash Z N info Africa CS root O space bar G R E P space H Greenwich root attach ISO U root attach A C space A M Jamaica root attach ISO slash root M A M E R root attach ISO slash root attach U speak up settings saved for re-speak up so nothing to restore starting up X11 session manager
Oracle VM installation. Oracle Arch Linux X6 Linux x64 running Oracle VM VirtualBox.
What the?
Tab.
Okay.
Escape.
No. Right
Control.
Arch Linux Linux unknown cursor.
Hold on.
Menu. Select all. Insert input. Escape. Return.
What is happening?
Space.
I don't want that. Get.
Start password : start again push button. Password : password text selected. Selection deleted. Tab.
Hold on.
Escape.
I did
Tab.
not.
Tab.
Hold on.
Tab.
No.
Right control.
Unknown cursor. Syntax. Oracle VM VirtualBox.
Hold on, I managed
button
to
navigate.
stir it
Edit
up.
enter. Button close. Arch Linux X60. Button close. Arch Linux X. Button. Syntax. Set. Search control. Set. Search. Sort. Create. Show. Refresh alt plus F. Show up. Discard. Close alt plus C. Same state alt. Activation. Power off alt plus W. Oracle
Well, I
VM.
guess I
Cancel
will
enter. Power off enter button.
Right back.
Oracle VM VirtualBox. Arch Linux. Installation guide. Install Arch Linux. Hangout team top V. Hangout. It's 1630. Disconnect.
Alright, sorry guys.
Blank.
I really do apologize.
Master volume slider 50. Normal cursor. 49. Fit. Rules. Hangout 1. Join channel hang. Cap. Oracle VM Virtual Arch Linux installation guide Arch Wiki break install. Physical 12.3. Physical 12.3. Average CPU load 14.6. Average CPU load 10.3.
This thing has a beast of a CPU.
Running HW clock 8 to generate number LNSF slash usher slash share slash known info slash region slash city slash etc slash channel message from Matthew 2468 on Mac. I'm still here just on YouTube. Good.
Yeah, I'm good. I had to leave for a second because My mom needed me to put some groceries away, so I had to go for a second.
Channel message from Matthew 2468 on Mac. Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
Run link number lnsf/usr/share/no info/region/city/etc/lo. Hangout team talk. Oracle VM VirtualBox Mac virtual. Install Hangout team Arch Linux X. Unknown cursor.
Root at Arch S. Root at Arch ISO slash space S bar space S R slash Z H R slash Z N info O space bar G A G O rep slash user slash share slash known info in a directory root S space U L S U R E R G R E C G space slash U U R G bar O F N R space O space bar B space H A O rep slash user slash
Fuck.
space slash R slash E slash Z info O space slash.
Coming! 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Coming back now. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna switch mics here, guys. To this particular mic, just so I don't have to have my face right on the mic the whole time. It shouldn't sound too much different, it's just gonna have a little more room noise. A little more noise in general, but you know. Ooh, my music's leaking. Alright, you know what? Oh, hey. Hi, guys. Ugh. That doesn't sound very good. Alright, let me do that so music doesn't keep leaking. Let me fix the EQ on this microphone. Hold on a second. It's like a bunch of freaking weird crap sounding right now. It sounds really weird. Whoa! What was that? That sounded very weird. The heck was that? It sounded really messed up. Okay. Hopefully this sounds a little better now. Okay. So, heck. Sorry. Triggering the compressor like no tomorrow over here, because I kept breaking things. Alright, let's see.
Oracle, Archly. Unknown cursor.
Root at Arch ISO slash LS. Root at Arch ISO slash LS slash user slash share slash known info slash space bar space root at Arch ISO slash.
What the?
Slash E R H S E R slash R E slash Z I N N O Z N E R S R E U U S U R slash Z A R slash Z O Ninfo O space Africa CST root at archiso slash root at archiso CDT Brazilian CDT error GMT 0 Japan Navajo Singapore ISO 3166. Tab Brazilian Australia Atlantic ES Asia EDT Arctic Cuba GB Iceland MST Poland UTC POSIX rules Antarctica Chile Factory Hong Kong MET Pacific US POSIX America Canada Europe HST Libya PST 8 PDT UC root at O F space F space slash
Collins World.
A M
Snap Crackle Bop.
You're weird.
M A slash space A M E M A
What?
root at isos U root at C Brazilian Asia Arctic Antarctic America Canada Libya PST 8 P Leap right Chile Fact Hong Kong Fact Leap PS Libya HST Africa America Canada Libya HST Europe Canada left Leap dash Turkey PRC Leap dash seconds dot list right Canada Europe left America
Collins World.
left
Thanks, I never knew that.
MERRCA line
They
29
have it like
CRREMA
it is capital. Okay.
root at archiso slash ls slash user slash share slash zone info space A MER space ls cannot access slash user slash share slash zone info slash America no such
Oops, America.
U L CDT
Make sure I'm typing that.
Asia EDT Arctic Antarctic America Canada A D A space E U R P Africa C root at archisos America Canada Europe A HST Europe A Libya PST P Can left America M E R C space root at archive root A C R C I space Anak KN Goose Bay Masio Ojinaga Sitka Anchorage Cayman Brand Turkman Agua Panama St. Bartholomew root A bar space H Anchorage root at archiso slash root A space A C H Chicago Chihuahua root at archiso.
All right, so we want that one. So we're gonna use the symlinky thingy to
Oracle
do
VM virtual.
that. So we're gonna
Archlinux installation guide Archwiki install run link number LNSF slash num space slash space num space LN space dash SF space slash USR slash SHARE slash ZONEINFO slash REGION slash CTY space slash ETC slash
right, yeah. So we're gonna
Oracle
do.
VirtualBox Oracle VM VirtualBox
Wait,
installation
what is this?
install LOCALTIME line feed R line EMIT
All right, so
Oracle virtual
we're gonna take
installation guide Archlinux X64 on it unknown
Root
cursor
at archive
LN
space
dash SF
SF
space slash USR oops
U
USR slash share
E slash info A M E space A slash C H A G O space
to slash
ETC
slash
slash O F E
Oracle VirtualBox Archlinux installation Archlinux X64 running installation guide installation run link number LNSF num LN dash SF slash etc slash local time space E slash LOCALITLALTIME line feed or VirtualBox install Archlinux X unknown cursor
E R F C slash E space root at archiso slash.
there we go. Okay, we finally got
Oracle
past that.
VirtualBox
That's
Oracle
confusing.
installation
So I was like, is it like in another?
localization heading level time zone heading level 3 Set number L run link HW clock 8 to generate slash etc slash and time. Number H run link R U S space link W H dot C L O C number list command number HW clock system. Num H dot C L O C K S Y S T O H C line feed.
That's a weird command.
Oracle
Alright.
virtual box or pane.
Oops. I'm in the wrong.
Oracle virtual box file out plus exit can
Hold on.
installation
Let me
dialog.
close
Archie
that
not
so I
set
just
six.
have the
Unknown
VM
cursor.
running and not freaking
Root at-
other things, so I stop getting confused. Okay.
W.
HW
double K space
HW clock, and then we're gonna do
Installation list number H double C F O K dash S Y S T O H C line feed. Archie
dash
unknown cursor.
space dash S T O A C space root at arch ISO slash
there we go.
Install list command assumes the hardware clock in set to link UTC.C link system time number time standard for details. Heading level 3 localization. Link edit slash etc slash locale dot gen and uncomment 10 US dot UTF-8 and other needed link locales dot generate the locales. My running. Number locale gen. My running. Link edit slash etc slash locale dot gen and uncomment 10 US dot UTF-8 and other needed link locales dot generate the locales.
Alright, so we're
Archie
gonna
not set 60.
do
Insta heading link edit slash etc slash locale dot gen and Archie not sets unknown cursor.
nano.
Oops. Space slash E slash O L N root at arch ISO slash nano slash etc slash localgen bash nano command
Oh, command not found.
Installation. My running. Link edit slash etc slash locale dot gen.
Alright, you know what?
Unknown cursor.
space bash sudo command not
Oops, I don't need to do
B
that.
A space space O bash B common command C K N space O resolving dependent colon proceed with colon retrieve it B nano 6.16 root at arch ISO slash root at arch ISO slash B common S nano root at arch ISO slash sudo pacman root at arch ISO slash nano slash etc slash localgen new file G blank
Oops, I typed it wrong.
Arch.
Frick.
Arch.
Just happened.
Archie not.
blank
Oh,
blank
oops.
blank
Oh, I know why.
space root
Me-
Installation. My run. Link edit. Link D I T Adam P T. Link edit. My running. Number locale gen. My link edit slash etc slash locale dot gen and uncomment.
Oh,
Archie
local
not-
dot
unknown cursor.
locale dot gen. Okay.
root at arch
Is it?
Installation link D Adam P T C slash L O C A L E dot G E F space.
Alright,
Archie,
so
unknown cursor.
nano.
O space slash L O C L E dot G N bash now command root A O space O slash N slash N O slash O E reading read configuration file lists of each locale where locale exam NUS ISO 8 NUS.UTF-8 UTF-8 space number space E N E space modified space 1 space E NUS ISO 8800 space number NU the ISO 8000 the locale gen command will generate all the locale.
Alright, so we're gonna uncomment
Save
both of those
modified
because
keep
I don't know
writing
which ones we
root
necessarily need.
root at arch
So we're just gonna do that.
Install menu selected sub installation. My running. Number locale. Link create the link locale.conf find file and link set the lang variable accordingly. Slash etc slash locale.conf. Lang equals NUS.UTF-8. If you link set the concept lang slash link create the number locale gen. Num L C A F E dash G E N.
Alright, so we're
Unknown
gonna do
cursor.
L O E dash N generating locales NUS.ISO 8859 dash 1 dot done NUS.UTF-8 dot done generation complete root at arch.
Alright, so we got our locales.
Install link create the link slash etc slash locale dot link create the link locale.conf find file and link set the lang variable slash etc slash locale.conf.
Alright, so you're gonna
unknown
do
cursor.
nano
O
slash
ETC
slash
L
dot conf.
F space F C F new file blank
Installation.
Wait, that's not right.
Unknown cursor.
Hold on.
space root at
Nano
space
slash
slash
etc
C
slash
slash F O C L L L E not M M N F new file blank.
There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna put a line in
Install
here.
install lan equals n f a n g equal e n under u s dot u t f dash 8.
This is an annoying thing to type, by the way.
Unknown cursor.
Alright.
Install Arch Linux X. Unknown cursor.
Modify L A L L A N G equals
Install if you lan equals l a g equal e n under u s dot Arch Linux unknown cursor.
equal space
E
N live
underscore
U
US
Install u dot u t f dash 8 I f space y I 8 dash f t u dot u t f dash 8 Arch Linux unknown cursor.
S space dot U T F dash 8
Installation if you lan equals l a f e e under u s dot u t f dash 8. If you link set the console keyboard layout, make the changes persistent in link vconsole.conf time slash etc slash vcons. If you link set the console keyboard layout, unknown cursor.
Blank lang nu blank lang blank save modified but g help mdd file name to write slash etc slash local.conf writing wrote one line root attach
Install slash etc slash vconsole.conf keymap equals the Latin 1 heading level 3 network keymap equals the Latin 1 slash f. If you link set the console keyboard layout, make the changes persistent in link vconsole slash f keymap equals heading level 3 network configuration.
I did not set the console keyboard layout, so we're not going to worry about that.
Heading level 3 network configuration.
Alright, now we're moving on to network config.
Link create the link hostname file slash etc slash hostname my hostname complete the link network my hostname m y a o s t n a f e line feed slash etc slash hostname.
Alright, so
Arch
we're going to do
unknown
that.
cursor.
We're going to do nano.
O slash E slash S T E new file blank
And in that,
Test installation link slash etc slash e t c a o s t n a m e m y complete my host m y a o s.
we're going to just
Arch Linux
put the
unknown
host
cursor.
name.
Channel message from Matthew 2468 on Mac. I'm still here.
Okay. I'm just talking to the stream right now.
blank
Channel message from Matthew 2468 on Mac. Nice.
Alright, so we're in here. I'm just going to make my host name be Ethan
N
dash. Actually, no, let's call it something fun. Let's call it
W W R G L Y space W blank wiggly Y space dash W O B E Y dash W O B dash A S blank wiggly wobbly woo pass. S A A P O O W
no, let's do wiggly wobbly.
W R P Y dash dash wiggly wobbly whippy
You know what? Let's just call it that.
Blank.
Wiggly wobbly whippy. That's the name of this machine.
blank wiggly blank save modified but G help M writing wrote one line root attach ISO
Alright, so that's our
Installation-
host name
installation.
configured.
Complete the link network configuration for the newly installed environment. That suitable link network management software. Complete the link network configuration for the newly installed environment. That may include installing suitable link network management software. Heading level 3 in ramps.
May include installing suitable.
Round
Well, how do you-
9864. Raffle.
Okay.
Suitable link network management software. Channel message from Matthew 2468 on Mac. I have to hop on a Zoom. Talk to you later. Matthew 2400.
Alright, well, in that
Arch Linux.
case,
Hangout team talk me. Exit alt plus F4. Installation guide Arch wiki brain.
let me. I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm going to go.
Network. Local in time zone heading. Root heading level. FM heading level. Configure the system heading level 2.
No.
F time zone head local in network configure. Link create the link hostname file. Slash F my hostname. Complete the link network configuration for the network configure. Document network configuration Arch wiki main landmark network navigation landmark contents check the connection heading level ping heading levels network management heading level 2 to set up a network connection go through the following steps list with 3 items 1 ensure your link network interface is listed and enabled 2 connect to the network 3 configure your network connect net ping head check the connect navigation landmark contents check ping net 2 it routes to heading network listing network interface enabling and disabling static or dynamic static IP address heading level IP addresses routing table heading level
This is not explaining how to do this.
DHCP heading lab server heading network manager. Is there a way I can join? I have nothing to do. I'm ready to go fluid. Is network manager server heading column world.
I mean, you can call in, but I can only let that call last for so long, because other people have to have a chance to as well.
Set the host name heading level to local host name resolution, local network host name resolution, tips and trick, change interface name heading set network server, DH, routing, IP address, static, enable, listing networking, network inter, it routes to heading, net to, network management, ping heading level 3, check the connection heading level, network, to set up a network connection, go through the follow, list 2, free, config, list with 2 items, white bullet, link, static IP address, white bullet, dynamic IP address, item list note, the installation image using link system be resolved and link system be network, which is configured as a DHCP client for link ethernet, link WLAN and link WLAN network interfaces. Heading level 3 net tools. Arch Linux has deprecated link net tool in favor of link it routes to not link to. Table with 5 rows and 2. It routes to network interfaces heading. By default link you never assign names to your listing network interfaces head. Enabling and disabling network interface. Static or dynamic IP address. Heading level 3. Static IP address heading level 3. IP address in heading level. Routing table heading level. DHCP heading level 3. A link dynamic host configuration protocol. DHCP server provides clients with a dynamic IP address. Subnet mask, the default gateway IP address and optionally to use DHCP you need a DHCP server in your network and a DHCP client. Table with 3 rows and 5 columns. Row 1 column 1 client. Column 2 package. Column 3 link arch ISO. Column 4 node. Column 5 system units. Row 2 client. Column 1 link DHCP CD. Package column 2 link DHCP CD. Arch ISO column 3 yes. Node column 4 DHCP. DHCP V6. 0 conf. Static.
Alright, well, you know what? Guys, this isn't all
Installation
that
guide
helpful. This is not... I thought this installation guide was supposed to be very detailed, but it doesn't appear to be, actually. It's very annoying. Like, a lot of this, I don't know if it's gonna work. Half the time.
Root password, init, network config, init, creating a new init ramps is usually not required because link and init kill one run on installation of the link kernel package with packstrap. For link LVM, link system encryption or link RAID, modify link and init kill.conf.
We don't need to do that.
Root password, heading level, set the root link password. Number password. Heading level 3 bootloader. Number password. Number, A-F-D. Arch Linux, unknown cursor.
D-A-F-D, new password.
So, we're gonna have to set a root password. Now, what I'm gonna do...
Normal screen curtain disable. Arch Linux, install
Oh,
Arch
sorry,
Linux,
I had my
unknown cursor.
thingy enabled.
Task switch, temporary.
I am gonna
Arch
enable it
Linux,
for a second.
unknown cursor.
Retype new password. Password. Password updated successful. Root at Arch ISO.
Alright.
Space.
Oops. Get out.
Task installation, screen curtain disable. Heading level 3 bootloader. Choose and install a Linux capable link bootloader. If you have an Intel or AMD CPU, enable link microcode. Updates in addition. Heading level 2 reboot. Exit the root environment.
Install the bootloader. Tell me how to do that.
Optionally manually unmount all the partitions. Finally restart the machine by unmounted byte with the root account. Heading level 2 post installation.
What do you want me to... How do I do that?
With 5 parts option. Exit heading updates in addition. Choose and install a Linux capable link bootloader. If you have an Intel or AMD. Heading level 3 bootloader. App start curse. Number password. Heading level 3 bootloader. No next graphic. Choose and install a Linux capable link bootloader. Bootloader link boot. Document. Arch boot process Arch wiki doc. Mainland map navigation. Firmware types. BIOS heading. UFI heading levels. A link BIOS or basic input output system is in most cases stored in a flash memory in itself and independent initialization, which does not. Heading level 3 UFI. The link unified extensible firmware interface and support for reading both the partition table and web. And 5. System initialization heading. Under BIOS heading. Under UFI head. Multi-moving in bootloader heading level 2. A bootloader is a piece of software started by the firmware. Feature comparison. Kernel heading. Init ramps heading. Early users. Init. The root file system @ starts out as an empty link root with.
The fuck? Just explain to me how to install it. Like, you don't need to give me all these stupid things that I don't care about.
Early user, late user space heading, get heading level, login heading, shell heading, display manage, graphical session heading, log, get late, early user, init, kernel, feature, bootloader heading level 2. A bootloader is a piece of loading, a UFI, bootloader, booting. Warning, a bootloader must be able to access the kernel and init system will not boot. Have support for everything starting from the encrypt, lux, etc. and ending with the file system reside. Note, loading link microcode updates require adjustments in boot, heading level 3 feature comparison. Note.
For fuck's sake!
Feature, bootloader, multi-moving in, under UFI heading level, under BIOS heading level.
I thought this thing was supposed to actually tell me how to...
Under, list with 4, under UFI, list with 4 items, under BIOS, list with 6 items, 1, system switched on, the link power on self-test post is executed.
I don't care how it works, I just want it to be installed. Why is this so complicated?
Installation guide Arch wiki document. 2, reboot heading, post-installation heading level. 2, new notification from Brave, call from 706. Arch Linux, install Arch Linux with access, temporary. Installation, Arch Linux, 20, restream chat, voice call, brain row to column 36, Adam read, incoming call, return to top of page, banner landmark main, incoming call panel, button hang up call, button answer call, voice.google.com, close button, remember, allow button 1, voice call brain, voice call document, click.
Hello?
Adam region incoming call from incoming call panel incoming call panel clickable keypad button open keypad clickable phone toggle button not pressed phone call clickable mute toggle button clickable message Adam region visited search and button search clickable button audio settings but incoming clickable combo box collapse default time free virtual
Ah, great.
blank incoming call blank audio settings click blank
Really? Stop.
blank call 700 blank clickable audio settings panel ringing button test ring audio ring clickable combo box collapse default microphone clickable combo box collapse MIDI epoch microphone MIDI audio microphone USB audio codec expanded table microphone list microphone EDX microphone ringing button test ring clickable combo box collapse line 1 speakers clickable combo box collapse line 1 virtual audio cable
Why is this set to...
line 3 virtual line 1 line speaker real tech R speaker USB audio codec 08 expanded table ringing list speaker USB speaker button test clickable combo box collapse line 1 virtual combo box collapse line 1 return to top of page test ring audio test speaker knob return to top of test speaker return to top of page test ring audio test speaker unavailable audio settings panel dialog speaker button test speaker knob speaker clickable combo box expanded speaker USB audio speaker USB audio test speaker audio line 1 virtual audio cable speaker combo box line 1 virtual audio line 3 line speaker real tech speaker USB audio microphone USB audio test ring audio button speaker USB audio test speaker audio settings panel dial microphone microphone USB clickable combo box collapse microphone test ring audio test return to top of page test ring your brother mic help button clickable audio settings help button microphone US banner land button collapse visited link Google Voice search landmark search call panel region button hide key region table column 2 button 0 column 3 button number item table item region button hide show keypad region table item region screen button show button unavailable clickable edit enter and 61 call and
Alright, let me call this person back since it broke.
click button Google account your voice link learn button tab selected button link learn more about voice.google.com to play sound your browser might prevent phone from ringing change incoming call panel read button cannot call clickable button answer call button incoming call from 76
Hello.
Hi, this is Domino's. Hi,
Hello. Who's this?
can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, your thing broke last time.
Yeah, I know.
The first time.
Well, welcome to the stream.
When do you plan on opening the Discord server again?
I don't know, but not today, because I'm trying to do stuff in this one, so I don't want to have that open today.
Yeah. How are you liking Windows 11?
Pretty well.
Yeah, they definitely improved it.
Yeah, they did. It's quite a bit better.
Yeah, well, it's just hope they don't make it worse.
Yeah. It seems to be going pretty strong for me, though, so I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, I haven't had any problem with it either.
Well, that's good.
I just increased the grace period to like 60 years.
I just cloned Zilla back up to my hard drive.
I think I did it the pretty weirdest one.
You did what? I'm sorry.
I just increased the grace period time to 60 years.
Well, that's a little bit ridiculous.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Round 9864 hi other person
Yeah, Bryant says, hi, other person.
Hi, other person. I think he knows William.
Maybe.
I talked to him before on Chris's server.
Alright. Well, nice talking to you, but I gotta let you go so I can keep going with what's going on here, so, yeah.
Adam region incoming call from 76
Alright, guys.
main landmark region latest call list will
Continue.
install Arch Linux Win accessibility option install Arch Linux Win Moist home. Install. Restream chat row to color. Installation by Arch Wiki Brain row. Temporary screen curtain enabled. Screen curtain disabled. C-Link get heading level to post installation. C-Link general recommendation for creating unprivileged user accounts. Setting up and post installation. Remove heading level. Bootloader heading level 3. Tune and install. Remove edit Mac root environment. Remove heading level. Edit Mac. Remove bootloader. Tune and install a Linux capable visited link bootloader. Not if you have an Intel or AMD CPU. Enable link microphone.
How the heck do I install a bootloader? Like, tell me how to do that.
Install Arch Linux. Moist home brain. Arch Linux x64 on it. Unknown cursor.
C space S space B resolving depend proceed with installation retrieving packages Brub 2 2.06 root attach ISO U 1/1 arming condition needs a running post transaction hooks M tools OS prober
Installation. New tab brain. Sorry. Apart. Setup. Brub. On. Arch. Linux. Space. DuckDuckGo.com/q equals set. Clickable Brub Arch Wiki Arch Linux link heading level. Clickable how to install Brub on Arch Linux. System box link head. Clickable Brub. Document missing blank. Brub Arch. Mainland navigation. UFI system installation heading level 3. Note. List with 2 items bullet UFI firmware are not implemented consistently across manufacturers. Below is intent applying this method found for their hard cases. Bullet in the section assume you not to be item list first. Link install the packages link Brub and link FBootinger. Brub is the bootloader while FBootinger is used by the Brub installation script to write boot entry into MRAM. First link F. Link the packet link and link Brub item link and link FBootinger space link FIBOOTFER item link. Arch Linux X unknown cursor.
M C P P A C space S space E F I P P O O T M G space resolving depend proceed retrieving pack root attach ISO slash
Brub the Brub installation script to write boot entry into MRAM. Then follow the below steps to install Brub to your disk. List with 3 items 1 link mount the EFI system partition and in the remainder of this section substitute test with its mount point. 2. Choose a bootloader identifier. Here named Brub. A directory of that name will be created in S/EFI/test on the EFI binary and unknown cursor.
Bin dev home lib 64 mnt proc run srvtmp var boot etc lib.
Brub identify the Brub boot entry. 3. Execute the following command to install the Brub EFI application brub64.fe to s/EFI/brub/ and install its modules to /boot/brub/x8664fe/dot. Note: make sure to install the packages and run the Brub install command from the system in which Brub will be installed and the bootloader. That environment you need to be inside the root when running Brub install. If for some reason it is necessary to run Brub install from outside of the installed system, append the boot directory equals option with the path to the mounted /boot directory e.boot directory equals /mnt/boot dot number Brub install target equals x8664fe directory equals s bootloader id equals Brub. Item list after the above installation completed. The main list with 3 items not number. Brub install. Target equals x8664 dash fe dash EFI space dash EFI dash DIRECTORY equal ESP space dash BOOTLOADER dash IDEGRUBFTE. That Brub install also tries to link create an entry in the firmware boot manager named Brub in the above example. This will, however, unnecessary entries. Above example, this will, however, fail if your boot entries are full. Use link FBootinger to remove how many Linux distrib unnecessary entries. Remember to link number generate the main configuration file after finalizing the configuration. Tip: if you use the option removable, then Brub will be installed to s/EFI/boot/boot x64.efi or s/EFI being able to boot from the drive in case EFI variable f unnecessary.
Just tell me the. Why has this gotta be so complicated?
That Brub install after the above installation. List with 3 items number Brub install target equals x8664fe directory equals s bootloader.
I don't want to type all that. Alright.
Number dash space Archlin unknown cursor
GRUB dash space install space
Brub Arch list with 3 numbers equal Archlin Bryant 9864 unknown cursor. This sounds very complicated.
It's not complicated, it's just annoying how they explain it.
T equals
Tasks Brub Arch with num INTAL equal x 8 sit under sit 4 dash Archlin unknown cursor
equal space x 8 6 dash line 6 4
Brub E dash EFI space dash EFI dash DIRECTR unknown cursor
4 Space. Dash.
But it's not EFI, it's Legacy BIOS, isn't it? I'm confused. Hold on.
March. Item list after the above list with BIOS system heading level 2. Heading level 3 gid partition table DPT specific instruction. On a BIOS/link DPT configuration. A link BIOS boot partition. Master boot record MBR. Usually the post MBR gap after the 512 byte link MBR region and before the start of the first. Partition in many MBR partition systems in 31 KB and BIOS compatibility cylinder issues are satisfied in. Recommended to provide sufficient room for embedding drum. Use a partitioning tool that supports 1 MB link partition alignment to obtain this space as well and satisfy other non-512 byte sector. Heading level 3 installation. Link install the link drum package. Number drum install target. Where /dem/sd. Number drum install target equals 386 PC/dem/sdx. Where /dem/sdx.
I'm doing Legacy BIOS, I'm not doing x86.
/dem/nvme0n1 or device naming scheme. Now you must link generate the main configuration file.
Hold on.
Device naming scheme. Installation master boot record gid partition table BIOS system heading level 2. Installation head gid partition table DPT specific on a big party. Note. List with 3 items bullets before attempting this.
What is going on? Why is this so complicated? Like there isn't just like a
partitioning scheme. Read more on link partitioning number gid partition table dot. Bullet the BIOS boot partition is only needed by drum on a BIOS/DPT setup. On a BIOS/MBR setup drum. Uses the post MBR gap for the embedding the formatting dot on DPT unused space before the first partition. Bullet for link UV system. This extra partition is not required since no embedding on boot sector takes place in that case. However.
Wait, so we need a boot are you kidding me? Do I have to start this all over again? I'm really freaking why does this not explain this kind of stuff? Like beforehand.
Document missing blank. Document. Brubarch wiki arch Linux heading. Brubarch wiki arch. New tab document missing. New tab. Installation guide arch wiki doc. Reboot heading level 2. Boot root. Init. F tab. Install essential. Select the mirror heading level. Installation heading level 2. Install essential packages heading level. Use the link pack hardware. Number pack strap /mnt base. Configure the system heading level 2. Heading level 3 F tab. Generate and link number gen tab. Check the heading level 3 root. Link change root into heading F. Select installation heading left. Mount the file system. Format the partition heading. Example layouts heading. Partition the disks heading. When recognized by the line system, disks are assigned /dem number F disk L. Result sending it the following link part. List with 2 items. Bullet 1 partition for the link root directory /dot. Bullet for moving in link UFI mode and link EFI system partition dot. Item list if you want to create any stacked lock devices for link LVM, link system encryption or link RAID. Do it now.
How do I forget?
New tab brain. 2. Setup. R. Linux. Fo. F. 4. A. BIOS. System. A. Document missing blank. How to set. Clickable. How to install Arch Linux. Beginner's step-by-step installation guide. Link heading level 2. Del 13. File for your /mnt. Command now at. Clickable search domain gist.github.com link. Install Arch Linux on legacy BIOS systems. GitHub gist link heading level 2. Clickable. How to install.
You know what, let's look
Document
at
missing
this.
blank. How to install Arch Linux. Beginner's step.
That is confusing as all fuck.
Mainland 1. Download the Arch Linux inst. 2. Prepare IMUF 3. Boot Arch Linux from the IMUF 4. Verify connectivity to the 5. Partition the disk heading level. The next step in our Arch Linux installation guide is partitioning the hard drive. Here is where you will most likely find the most trouble if you are unfamiliar with partitioning tools such as fdisk or cfdisk. But don't worry, it's easy and you'll see. First, list your disks. Fdisk L. Output. Disk /dem/sda 20 GB 21,477,836,400 disk model chem units sector time disk units sector for this guide a virtual machine has been created with a blank 20 GB hard disk identified by /dem/sda change for a basic partition we need to create the following partition layout. List with 3 items bullet /dem/sda1 EFI system partition with 512 MB time FAT32 formatted. List remaining space for edit storing bootloader and other files required for moving. Bullet /dem/sda2 swap partition 4 GB time swap space.
Hold on, I'm gonna look at the other
How to set up Arch Linux for a BIOS. Clickable install Arch Linux on legacy BIOS system.
Legacy BIOS.
Document missing blank. You have no unread. Mainland. Part 2. Packages. Part 1. Initial steps heading left. Before you can install Arch Linux, you need to get the ISO from link. Have the ISO from your mirror. That's to copy the ISO file onto step. Part 2. Packages. Use LSBLK to check the disk drive name. In this example is in /dem/sda. You may need to check and you may not use your name magical min loop 0 set sda8 code sda1 etc. Get rid for your tune primary and MyHD once you have doing mk swap /dem/sda1. Swap on /dem/sda1. Then format the boot partition into B. Finally set the normal cursor. How to set up Arch Linux for a BIOS system at the document. Heading level 2 minute link install Arch Linux.
Stupidly complicated. You're supposed to be able to just follow the wiki and it's supposed to be easy. That's what everybody freaking says, but you know.
Installation guide Arch wiki document. If you want to create and use visited link, partition the disks, update the system, connect to the internet heading level 3. Arch Linux, install Arch Linux, voice calm brain, 20, restream chat, installation guide Arch wiki brain, Arch Linux x6, unknown cursor.
I clearly screwed up, so you know what?
Rub install, unrecognized option, root exit 64 root at ISO. 64 root attach ISO. Root attach ISO. C D F I K F S D I F K slash V slash S D A. Welcome to Command M for help. The selected partition 1 has the Command M for help. T O. Created a new DOS disk label with disk identifier W. The partition table has been altered. Failed to remove partition 1 from system, device or resource, root attach ISO. U T slash T root attach ISO. Root attach ISO fdisk slash. Welcome to fdisk util Linux 2.d. No partition is defined yet. Command M for help. Command M for help. Created a new DOS disk label W. The partition table has been altered. Calling ioctl to root attach ISO.
Alright, you know what we're gonna do?
H dash ZSH. Correct. Arch install to arch install I Y. B. Testing connectivity to the Arch Linux mirrors. Set slash modify the below options.
It's a script, so you
Arch
know what?
install language set. English keyboard layout set. Asmira region set. Local language set. NUS local encoding set. UTF-8 drive
We're just gonna use the
bootloader
script
set.
because you
Rub
know what?
install swap set. True
I
host name set.
don't feel
Arch
like
Linux
dealing
root
with this.
password set. Non-user account profile set. Non-audio set. Non-kernels set. Linux.
Okay, can you stop talking?
Arch install language set. English. Arch install language set. English. Arch install set slash modify the below options. Arch install language. Arch install space. Choose which local language. LSI. LGR. LGR at your. NB NCAR not you. Choose which local language to use. Choose which set slash modify the below. Arch install language. Arch install language set. English. Set slash modify the below options. Set slash modify the below options. Arch install language set. Arch install language set. English.
How am I supposed to navigate this?
Set slash modify. Set slash Arch install language set. Set slash modify the below options. Arch install language set. English keyboard layout set. Asmira region set. Local language set. NUS local encoding set. UTF-8 drive S bootloader set. Rub install swap set. True host name set. Arch Linux root password set. Enter root password, leave blank to disable root.
What? No.
Enter root password, leave blank to disable root. Traceback mode 131. Testing connected. Set slash. Arch install language set. Arch install set slash modify the below options. Arch install language set. English keyboard layout set. Asmira region set. Local language set. NUS local encoding set. UTF-8 drive S. Set slash modify the below options. Arch install language set. English keyboard layout set. Asmira region set. Select one of the regions to down. Australia. Australia. Space. Select one of the regions to Australia. Select one of the regions to download packages from. Use ESC to skip. Use Ctrl-C to reset current selection. Australia, Austria, Bangladesh, Belarus, Belgium, Brazil, Bulgaria, Cambodia, Canada, Chile, China, Colombia, Croatia, Czechia, Denmark, Ecuador, Estonia, Finland, France, Georgia, Germany, Greece, Hong Kong, Hungary, Iceland, India, Indonesia, Iran, Ireland. Press slash to search. Select one of the regions to download packages from. Use ESC to skip. Australia. Select one of the regions to download. 1. Set slash modify the below option.
This is not accessible. This frickin' script is literally not
set
accessible.
Slash modify. Arch install language set. Arch install language set. English.
I literally can't go down. Like there's no way to.
Arch install language. Arch install language. Arch install.
Are you serious? You can't even.
Space.
You need to.
Set slash modify the below options. Arc install language. Set slash modify the below. Arc install language set. Set slash modify the below options. Arc install set slash mod space. Arc install language set.
Doesn't matter. It's not the Vim keys. H, J, K, and L.
Set slash modify the below. Set slash modify the below options. Arc install language set. English keyboard layout set. Mirror region set. Local language set. NUS local encoding set. UTF-8 drive S bootloader. Set slash modify the below options.
Me off.
Arc install language set. English keyboard layout set. Mirror region set. Local. Choose an audio. No audio server default. No audio server default. Choose an audio space. Choose an audio. No audio server.
Are you serious?
No audio server default. Choose an audio server. UCSC to skip no audio server default pipe wire pulse audio. Set slash modify the below options. Arc install language set. English keyboard layout set. Mirror region set. Local language set. NUS local encoding set. UTF-8 drive S bootloader set. Grub install swap set. True host name set. Arch Linux root password set. Non-user account profile set. Non-audio set. Pulse audio kernels set. Linux additional.
How is this supposed to freaking work?
Arc install language set. English. Arc install language.
Normal cursor.
Arc install language.
Like no way
Arc
to-
install. Mirror region set.
Ooh.
Mirror region set. Mirror region set.
How did that work?
Mirror region set. Mirror region set.
How did I do that?
Arc install language set. Arc install mirror region set. One root attach ISO. One root attach ISO arc install.
Installation guide Arch Wiki Brain row 1 column 2 to 6. Arch Linux.
Testing connective. Arc install language set. Arc install language set. English. Arc install language. Arc install language set. English. Arc install language set. English. Arc install language set. English. Mirror region set. Mirror region set. Set slash modify the below options. Mirror region set. Local language set. NUS local. Set slash. Mirror region set. Set slash mod. Set slash. Mirror region set.
Okay.
Arch Linux blank. Arch ISO login. Arch ISO login. Arch ISO login.
Fuck.
T. Password. B. Login incorrect. O. T. To install Arch Linux, follow the installation route at Arch ISO. L. Space. H. Dash. Arch install. No process found 1. Arch Linux 5. 1 root at Arch. Mirror region set.
Yeah. What do you mean no process found?
1 root at Arch ISO. K. Space.
I'm gonna kill this thing.
E. B. T. Root.
Gonna reboot it because it's pissing me off. It's really making me mad, and I'm just gonna keep doing this until I get speech. Really hope it works. It doesn't frickin' break. Cause I swear I'm getting really pissed off right now. So we're gonna have to start this whole installation over because somebody on that stupid wiki didn't explain to me all the things we needed. Because apparently, the Arch wiki is not so easy as all these people claim. Why is the Arch installation guide the only thing on the Arch wiki that's confusing? Because everything else is totally understandable on that thing.
Install Arch Linux. Round 9864. Listen so unhelpful.
Yeah, it really isn't. I can't do shit now.
Install Arch Linux.
When I'm in the VM window. Let me out of the...
Folder Arch Linux. Sleep mode off. Unknown. Content is not visible. Arch Linux X. Reckon you the virtual machine renewable RTS map. I know. Arch Linux X64 on. Reckon you have the AutoCAD the virtual machine. I know. You have the number. I know. SA. TT stamp to start. Mon prompt to mon prompt 9Y. TT mon prompt pick up soft. Mon prompt to mon prompt 9Y. Arch Linux set. Caps lock off.
Root-a-touch ISO. Root-a-touch ISO. Root-a-touch ISO.
Okay, I don't know why the volume is so quiet now, but I got it working.
Medium window up. Normal curve. Medium window up.
Root-a-touch ISO.
Stop. Arch Linux F6.
Root-a-touch ISO.
Arch Linux X64.
Root-a-touch.
Sleep mode on.
Root-a-touch ISO. Root-a-touch. Root-a-touch ISO Y.
Installation. Arch Linux.
Root-a-touch ISO. Root-a-touch ISO.
Why is the volume so quiet now? What in the world?
Root-a-touch ISO system to start e-stick. Root-a-touch ISO Y. Root-a-touch ISO. D. M. D. B. 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 Line. L. U. Space. U. L. F. U. S. F. D. Z. S. H. Correct. Y. Monpro. Fatal. Module speaker loud not found in directory /lib/mon.
Alright, whatever. Now this freaking ISO is really quiet, so hopefully you guys can still
Installation. Installation. To set up a network connection. Heading level 3. Verify. Set the boot the light. Prepare. Verify. Acquire an pre-installation. Navigation landmark. Pre-installation heading level 2. Partition in Arch Wiki Brain. Partition in Arch Wiki document. Using different home directories on the same /home. Toolbar. Home. 2. Space unselected. Install. Arch. Linux. Document missing blank. How to. Clickable. How to install Arch Linux. Comprehensive step-by-step guide link. Heading level 2. Net 9. 2020. Step 11. Install Arch Linux. Heading level. How to install Arch Linux. Comprehensive. How to install Arch Linux. Install. Step 1. Download the Arch. Step 2. Create a line USB. Step 3. Boot up Arch. Step 4. Set the keyboard layout. Heading level. Step 5. Check your internet connection. Step 6. Enable network time protocols. NTP. Heading level 3. Next. Enable network time date to set NTP true. TIFEDATECNTP space TRUP. Arch Linux X normal cursor. Edit cursor.
EC space F dash N T P space E /root-a-touch ISO.
How to install edit cursor. Link step 4. Set the keyboard layout. Link 1. Link step 5. Check your internet. Return to top. Arch link. Step 1. Step 3. Boot up. Return to top of page. Link Arch link. Arch Linux. Step 1. Step. Return to top of page. Navigation land. Edit cursor. How to install Arch. Arch. Step 3. Step 4. Set the keyboard. Step 5. Check your internet connection. Step 6. Enable net. Step 7. Partition the disks heading left. 1. Use the fdisk command to list all available link. fdisk L. 2. Find where X is the drive letter. Graphic. Find the name of the disk. Note when reviewing the list of available disk drives, ignore the ones ending in ROM loop or error. 2. Partition the drive using the cfdisk command. cfdisk/dem/sdx. Where X is the prime letter on the disk 3. Using the arrow keys, select DOS and the label type and press enter. Where X is the prime letter on the disk you want to partition. cfdisk/m/sdx. Arch Linux X, normal cursor, edit cursor.
FDISK/F/disk/m/sda size 100 nuke with help right thumb. Nuke with help right. Nuke with help right thumb. Space.
How to install edit cursor. Link step 6. Enable network time protocol. Link 1. Link step 7. Partition the disks. Link 1.8. Link step 8. Create file system. Link 1. Link step 7.
Heck, why does it keep doing that?
Step 15. Login to our step 13. Install step 13. Step 15. Step 40. Step 30. Step 15. Navigation landmark list
This
with.
page is really gross.
How to install Arch Linux.
We're gonna use a different page.
Clickable installation guide Arch Wiki Arch Linux. Clickable how to install Arch Linux in 2022 step-by-step guide. It's fast link heading level 2.
Try this
Document
one.
filling
This
blank.
one at least might be
How
a
to install
website
type on
that
Arch
doesn't,
Linux. How to install Arch
weird
Linux.
stuff.
Click how to install. Step 1. Download the Arch Linux. Step 2. Create a LAMU. Step 3. Boot from the LAMU. Not using US keyboard. Read. Step 4. Partition the disks heading level 3. Check if you have UFO. Step 4. For partitioning the disks, we link use command line based partition manager opens in a new tab. Task switching.
Print help screen. Root attach.
How to install. How to fdisk. Use this command to list fdisk help. Your hard disk labeling for your task switching.
FFD. Root attach 130 FFD.
Why does it keep doing that?
FFD.
I typed 1F.
130 K space /E/S. Welcome to fdisk. Command M for help.
How to install first select the disk you are going to fdisk/dev. I suggest that you delete any existing partitions on the disk. Use entire disk space free. It's time to create new partitions with command N. Button heading left N. I suggest that you delete any existing partitions on the disk using command D once you have them.
Command M for fdisk. No partition is defined yet.
How to install entire disk space free. It's time to create new partition. Button heading left. Check if you have UFI mode enabled region. Some steps are different for UFI and non-UFI systems. Not system or not. ls/sin/firmware/fe/fe If this directory exists system. Adam region heading level 4 create an ESP partition for UFI systems only. If you have a other one, when you enter N, it will ask you to choose a disk number. Enter 1. Other. If you other one, skip this step. When you sign graphic fdisk UEFI. Caption creating EFI system partition. One important step is to change the type of the EFI partition to EFI system instead of Linux system. Enter T corresponding graphic change type of EFI system. Caption change heading level 4 create root partition. You need to create root partition for both UFI and legacy systems. The common partition in practice 1/ is to create root swap and home partitions separately. You may just create a single root partition and link create a swap file opens in a new tab, the root directory itself. So in this approach, we have a single root partition, no swap, no home. While you are in the fdisk command, press enter to create a new partition. It's partition number 2. Arch Linux.
N. Partition type P primary 0 extended 4 3 extended container 4 using default response P partition number 1-4 default 1.
How to install the root partition. Graphic new partition. Caption new when you are done with the disk partitioning, enter W command to write the changes.
So I didn't need to do that.
How to install Arch Linux X64 running.
See, this is why it's so confusing.
First sector to town, last sector, /sectors 4/size KMGT. Created a new partition. What do you want to remove the signature? U blank. Partition 1 contains the X4 signature. Blank. Do you want to remove the signature? Y/NO. N.
Yes.
The signature will be removed by right command. Command M for W. The partition table has been altered. Calling ioctl to root attach.
How to exit out of fdisk command. Heading level 3 step 4 create file system. Now that you have your disk partition ready, it's time to create 5 steps for your system. Heading level 4 creating file system for UFI system.
Right, I know how to do this. We gotta do
unknown cursor.
MK.
Drive 9864. How much experience do you have with Linux?
Quite a bit, but this is like really convoluted for some reason.
.ext4 space m f f dot e space slash a1 mke2fs1 point creating journal 200 and root attach.
So you have 2 disk partitions and the first one is EFI type. Create a link F8032 file system open. Link in a new tab on it.
I don't need to do do that.
MKF. Now create an X for file system on MKF. Button heading left. Creating file system for non-UV system region for non MKFS.X for /dem/SDA1. Adam region heading level 3 step 5. Connect to Wi-Fi. You can connect to Wi-Fi. Command and follow the on-screen info. Next, you can list all your wireless.
Don't need to do that.
Step 6. Select an appropriate mirror heading level. This is a big problem with installing Arch Linux. If you just go on installing it, you might find that the downloads are way too slow. In some cases, it's so slow that the download fails. It's because the mirror list located in /etc/admin.d/mirror list has a huge number of mirrors, but not in a good order. The top mirror is chosen automatically, and it may not always be a good choice. Thankfully, there is a fix for that. First, sync the Pacman repository so that you can download and install software. Pacman City. P-A-M-A-K-Y-Y-N. Archlin, unknown cursor.
Synchronizing pack. Root at archive.
Hot country. Pacman S reflector.
It's already installed.
Make a backup of mirror list just in case. cp/fset. Now get the good mirror list with reflector and save it to mirror list. You from US to your own country. Reflector CUSF 12 L10 and 12 same /etc/pacman.d/mirror list.
Oh my god, I don't want to type all that.
RELECTO-R-C. Whoa, you. Arch. Unknown cursor.
REF. Completing external command refer refined install L ector R space
Hot album reflector CUSF 12 L RELECTO-R -C whoa US -F 1 2 -L 1 0 -N 1 2 -SAVE /E Archlinoc unknown cursor
quote
hot install RELECTO-R -C US whoa space Archlinoc unknown cursor
quote US quote space
hot install hot dash F space F 1 2 space dash Archlin unknown cursor
space F space 1 2 space
task RELECTO-R space C US F 1 2 L space 1 0 space Arch unknown cursor
dash L space 0
hot dash N space 1 2 space Archlin unknown cursor
space dash N space 2 space
hot install dash SAV space slash Archlin unknown cursor
space dash SAV space slash
hot ETC slash PACMAN dot IRIM Archlin unknown cursor
space C slash D slash ME R no matches REM RM middle list space D space
hot install RRORLISTALL space G space L space L /etc/admin.d/mirror list all done to O tap unknown cursor
B.
So we're generating our mirrors, which I don't think you need to do anything. I think it does this automatically, but
08-1420 U community/os/x8664/community.db download timed out after 5 seconds s 2022-08-1422-3614 warning failed to rate https download https://mirror.ly.v/archlinox/community/os/x8664/community.db download timed out after 5 seconds s 2022
normal cursor unknown cursor
root at archiso U
stop.
Manny 83,860. Oh no, that's not good.
download timed out after
Hot install Arch. Hot heading level 3 step 7 install Arch Linux. Since you have all the things ready, it's time to finally install the Arch Linux. Installing it on the root directory, so mount it first. Do you remember the name of the root partition? Mount /dem/ task unknown cursor.
Slash accent ax what /mount what C C /cf this /dem
Normal cursor.
Alright. Really?
Unknown cursor.
130 root at archiso space slash d slash d a 1 slash root at archiso
Note that this is valid for UV systems. You will have to use /m/sda1 in non-UV systems. With root mounted, it's time to use the wonderful link abstract script opened in a new tab. All the necessary package. Abstract /mnt base Linux firmware bin nano. Arch Linux. Unknown cursor.
BBC.
What the frick is doing that for?
100.
Stop.
C.
Why is it?
CPAR.
CPAR?
Space.
Why is it doing that?
STRAP space. BKFT space. VAFE space FRFU space FRFU.
Many 83,860. How are you switching to your VM so quickly?
IRMW AE
That is because of VirtualBox.
space
Good.
space EFEAKB.
How to install How to set up Arch Linux for a BIOS. Installation guide Arch Wiki. How to install Arch Linux in. How to set up Arch. How to Arch Linux. Install Arch Linux with accessibility options. Arch Wiki. Install the installation. If link number multiple sound card. Enable the services head. Sound card heading. Configure the system heading level 2. Sound card. Enable reboot heading level 2. And install essential packages heading. For each supporting the installed system. You need link stick and link also you will not if you use a break. FOR. Support in the insist. You need link stick up link and link also. You will not link UTILITU dash. How to install Arch Linux X60. Unknown cursor.
BU space ALFA dash UTRFS space VRLTY.
Test. How to install It will take abstract /mnt base Linux firmware bin nano. P. Tap. Unknown.
A F B space V slash N space V A S E space SSH. Correct. Abstract to abstract Y. Creating install root at /mnt. Installing packages to /mnt. Synchronizing package databases. Core 13.9. Linux 5.1. Linux 5.1.
Hello.
Linux firmware 20,200,000. Linux firmware
Many 83,860. Hi.
220,000. IQ 71. System D200. OpenSUSE 1. GNU 3. Vim 9. SQLite. E2F. Block I. Total TAR 1. PAM 1. Speaks 1. GMP 6. ZSTD 1. Libsyn Rep 3. Libsec. Libs. LZ4. Libsysproc. 32/7/158 checking package in tech. 78/111/1 122/158 checking pack. 3/158 installing Linux. 6/158
actually doing a lot more than before, so I think
Kalahar.
doing like
16/100.
What are we doing? Many 83,860. He is installing Arch.
16/172.
and hopefully not epically failing.
90/158 installing GNU PG 80.
I think these mirrors are slower than the ones that it already picked.
Trust DB check you at 2,120/1 120/1
Round 9,864. Hampton, unfortunately.
Alright.
122/158 installing Linux firmware 90. 126/158
Many 83,860. Okay.
10/13 updating module dependencies. 11/13 running build hook. Auto detect. B. Running build hook. Modconf. Running build hook. Log warning. Possibly missing firmware for module. QLA.
That's fine.
B. Generating module dependencies.
That's just some modules that don't
Kalahar.
work on this particular system.
12/13.
Oh yeah, I finally changed my name from Techmaster. It was a dumb name by the way. Many 83,860. Oh wow.
13. Root attach ISO.
Alright, now that that's
How to install.
done,
It will take some time to download and install these packages. Need to panic. You can run the above command once again and it resumes the download. I have added Vim and Nano text editor to the list because you need to edit some files. Post installation. You can use anything you are comfortable with. For reference, head to our link NanoBS Vim article to explore the heading level 3 step 8. Configure the installed Arch system. Generate a link tab file opens in a new tab. File systems are mounted into the files. Gen tab u /mnt greater than /mnt etc /f tab.
so
Arch Linux. Unknown
we're
cursor.
gonna generate an FS tabs file, so we're gonna do, is it gen FS tab or is it
Hotlinks.
FS tab?
File system. Gen tab u /mnt.
Yeah, it's gen FS
Unknown
tab.
cursor.
Okay, why does it like to do that?
S D F B E space dash U space slash N D space greater space slash M N D slash E D C slash F S D B root attach ISO
How to now use link Arch group opens in a new tab and enter using the justic
So
test.
that, for
Unknown
that we're
cursor.
gonna do
A R H dash F R D space
do arch-ch root, and then we're going to go ahead and do slash
M N
mnt.
D root attach ISO slash
And there we go. Now we're in the ch root
How
environment.
to changes to the installed system so that you can run it properly when you boot from the disk. Arch group /mnt. Heading level 4 setting time zone. To link setup time zone on. Time zone. Time date to list time zone. Exit from the list using Ctrl+C or just with your desired time zone. Time date to set time zone Europe /Paris. Heading level 4 setting up locale.
So that's one way of doing it, but I'm gonna follow the way the Arch
Unknown cursor.
Wiki told me,
root attach ISO slash
which is to see.
B
We're gonna do
N
ln dash sf
space
slash
slash
user
S R slash
share
slash info space
zone info slash
A M E A
America slash
C A O H A space
Chicago,
space
because I'm in Central. So
root attach ISO slash
there we go.
Task. How to install. This is what sets the LAN. Heading level 4 setting up loc. Time date to set time zone Europe /Paris.
And I'm
Arch
gonna
link.
do that
Unknown
too.
cursor.
E D E space S E D dash D S F
How with time date T I F E A T E L space S E D dash T I F E O N O Z E M E Z O E space. Unknown cursor.
E F D R F E space Z F E space A M E R R C A slash C A G O. System has not been booted with system D as in its system PID 1. Can't operate. Failed to connect.
That's why that doesn't work. So that's why
How
the
to install Arch.
told you to do something else.
Heading level 4 setting up locale. This is what sets the LAN. The file /etc/locale.gen contains all the local settings and system language in a commented format. Open the file using Vim or Nano.
So we're gonna do
Unknown cursor.
nano
Slash E T slash L O E dot gen reading list each line locale where locale exam NUS ISO 8800 number space modified space NUS not UT space E space number the ISO the D the play a list of uncom RDJ ISO 8008 RD uncom
Oh wait.
placing
Alright, hold on, let me-
save modified
No.
space root at
Try that again. I
list
didn't know I said I'm coming them down
Look.
here.
where look and NUS the play a list uncomment RD RUTFA RE RA RE ROM RE BH Career Side the right DV L I N I N O dot N O I N B double N K N K N N N N G N H N H N I N I N I N I N N N N N N N D N N S N S N S N U N U S ISO 8 N U space number E modified space E N U S ISO 8 space E NR dot UT NR ISO 8859-1
we uncommented those.
Save modified further Y GL writing root attach ISO.
That's all we need to do for that.
How to install language you prefer. The command to open the file looks like nano slash etc. graphic locale caption locale gen. I am used ndb.utf8 English with Great Britain. Hit caption locale gen. Graphic locale gen. I am and continue. Now generate the locale config in the slash etc directory file using the below commands one by one. Locale gen. Echo lan equals ndb.utf8 greater than slash etc slash locale.conf. Locale gen. L C A F E dash G N.
We do need to do that. So
unknown
we're
cursor.
gonna do
L A O generating locales NUS.UTF the root attach ISO
and then we're gonna do echo
space L A N A L space L L space L L L A N G equals.
I believe it's
E N
Test how echo lan locale gen echo lan e c a space L A F G E E N under G B dot. Archlin unknown cursor.
N A line U S
How to U T F 8 dash 8. Archlin unknown cursor.
S A dot U T M dash 8
How to install space 8 dash F T U T F dash export lan equals ndb.utf8. Echo lan equals ndb.utf8 greater than slash etc slash locale.conf. Arch unknown cursor.
A space greater space slash F O F E not C N F root attach ISO slash.
How to export lan equals ndb.utf8. Echo lan equals F. Both locale and time zone settings can be changed later on as well when you are using your Arch Linux system.
we don't need to export we don't need to do that. That's not necessary.
Heading level for network configuration. Create a slash etc slash hostname file and add the hostname entry to this file. It is basically the name of your computer on the network.
So all we're gonna do that
In my case, I'll set the hostname. Test
is
unknown cursor.
echo
Echo space quote double M Y dash W O B L Y dash double R B Y quote greater C slash F F D F E root attach ISO slash.
go.
How to echo the Arch greater than slash etc slash hostname. The next part is to create the hosts file. Touch slash etc slash hosts. And edit this slash etc slash hosts file with bin or nano editor to add the following lines to text list unknown cursor.
I don't need to touch it if I'm gonna nano it, so
A N O space slash C slash F F S space F reading C hosts I blank C static table lookup.
How to Arch with hostname you chose 100 Arch with hostname you chose earlier. And edit this slash etc slash hosts file with bin or nano editor to add the following lines to it replace. Arch with 127.0.0.1 localhost. 1 2 6 dot z tab 1 dot what tab L O C A F A O S T. Arch Linux unknown cursor.
C host blank static table lookup for host names. C blank modif 2 8 7 not 9 not 0 not 0 not 1 L O C H L F F D space 127.0.0.1 localhost blank.
How to install :1 localhost 127.0.1.1 Arch. Heading level 4 :1 local 1 tab L. Arch Linux unknown cursor.
:1 F O C L F O D blank :1 localhost D F O F F F C O F go blank :1 127.0.0.1 localhost colon 1 lang.
I don't know why it only says 1 colon, but there is 2.
Hot in 120 colon 127.0.1.1 yards. Archlina, unknown cursor.
Space.
Hot. Menu selected subnet. Hot installer 100 colon 1 localhost. 101 colon 1 colon code 1 101 2 set not 1 tab m y m 1 tab m. Unknown cursor.
Blank. 1 2 9 9 6 7 not 9 9 0 not 0 not 0 not 0 1 not 1 not 2 1
Hot. 127.0.1.1 yard. Heading level 1 colon 127.0.0.1 localhost colon 1 127.0.1.1 yard. Unknown cursor.
1 not 7 not 1 not 1 0 2 not code 127.0.0.1 low colon 127.0.1.1 blank 1 I G F Y double dash double O V L Y dash double R B Y blank 127.0.1.1 wiggly wobbly wipey blank
Task. How to install. Heading level 4 setup root password. Unknown cursor.
100 blank save modify DLMD writing root pipeline root attach
How to. You should also set the password for the root account using the password command. Task. List. Unknown cursor.
New path. Retype new path. Password updated. Root.
How to. Password. You will be prompted. Heading level 3 step 9. Install Run bootloader. This is one of the crucial steps and it's different for UFI and non-UFI systems. Let me mention the steps for the UFI system first. Make sure that you are still using Archroot. Install required packages. Pacman S Run method bootinger. PACMAN S E R U B E F I B O O T M E R. Task switching. Unknown cursor.
B X N S space G B space I F I V T N T R resolving dependency colon retrieve 1 slash colon running post root at
How to install. Create the directory where EFI partition will be mounted. mkdir/root/efi. Now mount the EFI partition you had create Pacman S Run. Make sure that you are still using steps for the UFI system first. Make sure that you Pacman MK now mount install run install 1 left run MK button heading level install run on non-UFI system region Pacman S Run and then install run like this. Don't put the disk number SDA1 just the disk name SDA. Run install /dem/SDA and then run install /dem. Unknown cursor. How to Arch Linux. Unknown cursor.
R U B dash S S R F dash dash slash E slash S D A installing for i386 PC platform installation finished. No error reported. Root attach ISO slash.
I don't want i386. I do want x64. How do I tell it to do x64?
Hot and net Pacman install Adam run MK 1 left run install mount now mkdir/root/efi. Create the Pacman S Run method root mkdir/root now mount /dem/sda1/ install run like this. Run install target equal x8664 efi bootloader. Arch Linux. Unknown cursor.
G R U B F F R G A E equals X 6 6 8 6 line 6 4
Hot. Exit X27 new tab control. Hot 1 run install ER dash INSTALL TARGE equal X8 sit under sit 4. Unknown cursor.
4 slash E slash FVA Grub install error more than one install device root attach ISO slash root N I B L space T A T dash Rub install. Unrecognized option. Target exit. Root. Dash. T. G. T. Equals. A. Zip. Line. Sig. 4. Slash. Line.
Hotins 1 Robins G B dash I N F T A L space dash T A R G E T equals.
Oops, I spelled
Task unknown cursor.
Sig A equal E T A E T E G T E 8. Rub install. Error. /us/lib/x8664/medinfo.sh doesn't exist. Please specify target or directory. Root attach ISO / root U B A
Hot install 1 Rub install target equals x8664 FE bootloader ID equals Rub FE directory equals /root/FE. Arch Linux unknown cursor.
Space A space slash D dash D R E C T Y equal slash O T slash I R E F I. Rub install. Error. /root/FE/medinfo.sh doesn't exist. Please specify target or directory. Root attach.
Hot 1 left step. Rub MK configure button install admin and then install rub like list. Rub install /dem/sda. Left step. Rub MK configure /root/rub/rub.cfg. Unknown cursor.
RUBFK G.
Is it installing for i386? I don't want i386.
List hot new tab brain toolbar 2 install rub 2 BIOS 6 64 duckduckgo.com hot edit selection remove H S clickable install rub learn how to configure and install rub edit the link heavy set up the rub files into /root/rub and place them in the boot track so command line here and we on system specific stage clickable rub to install for x8664w/BIOS Linux text link heavy level document missing blank rub clickable main landmark rub to install clickable complementary landmark list with 3 items cloaked link nota complementary landmark list with 3 items master disaster link nota complement rub return to bottom return to top link my link January link share link list with member list with item list installed alongside Win 10 do I need to reinstall Windows for 32 any and all help complementary link list list with link item list clickable link posted list with 1 item link item list doc quote clickable link jump to this post.
Okay, this is not helping.
How to install rub to BIOS x64 at duckduckgo document.
I don't want i386.
How to install
I
rub
want x64, but I don't want UEFI.
Return to clickable rub to install for x8664w/BIOS Linux text clickable GNU rub manual 2.06 clickable how to install rub bootloader in Windows 10 complete clickable installing rub using rub install GNU rub manual 0 clickable GNU rub manual 2.06 BIOS.
Hopefully it doesn't matter.
How to install Arch Linux in 2022 step-by-step guide document rub mk configure /root/rub/rub Arch Linux unknown cursor
U B space.
How to install Arch Linux how to G R U B dash M unknown cursor
Space dash F K C N F R G dash O space.
How to install region install rub G mk config dash O dash O space B O O T slash G R U B slash G R B Arch Linux unknown cursor
Space slash T slash G R U B slash G R U B dot C F G. Generating from configuration file found Linux image /root/VM Linux found init image /root attach ISO done. Check rub disable OS done.
Adam region heading level 3 step 10 create additional user and enforce privileges. You should not boot into a system which has only a root user account. This way every change you make will happen without any authentication required and you might end up messing up your system. Of course you can still choose to do it but it's secure experience. So there should be an additional user who gets root privileges using sudo. That should also install the sudo package if you didn't already. Pacman s sudo. Tasks. Unknown cursor.
S space. O. Resolving the proceed within. Retrieving. Root atom.
Tasks. How to install R. Now create a new user app. Select your own. User admin team. Password team. Enter the password for this user and confirm. Now you will be at Archlina. Unknown cursor.
U. S. D.
How to password team. User admin team. U. E. A. D. D. T. Dash. M. K. T. Tap. Unknown cursor.
U. S. E. R. S. D. D. Tap. M. K. E. T. N. Root at ISO slash. A. S. S. Double D. E. N. New password. Retype. Password. Password updated. Root.
How to install. How password team. Enter the password. That grants for a user act and the super. That grants specific permissions. This should be self-explanatory while the wheel group is needed. For a user act and the super user. User mod wheel audio video storage team. U. R. M. Space. Dash. A. G. Unknown cursor.
U. S. E. R. F. D. Dash. A. G. Space.
How to final user dash a G wheel on team wheel on H L com A Archlina unknown cursor
Double A E E L comma F O comma V E E I O comma S T F E comma.
Also probably add it to US.
V user mod invalid option root V space E N user mod invalid option use root A G G A G user mod root USB does not exist root at archive root V S U comma reason root at ISO slash.
Finally, you need to edit the pseudo file, specifically the line referring to wheel should be uncommented and shown in the image, but it opens in the editor by default, so we need to force it use nano. Editor equals nano pseudo. E D T O R equal N A O space V I S U. Test unknown cursor.
Root at ISO slash E D I D D D I O R equals N O A R D O reading 390. This alien at rip Seamus Lang Post root submachine La user root or user Lang CMN root C slash CMN Lang default spec. You may wish web locale default run x dot function default excellent test default allows you uncommon. This may allow users to subvert the default send keep x uncommon the user hard-coded path default secure default space number space.
I remember
modify.
this is a massive annoying thing. You always want to uncomment that.
Default secure path slash user slash local slash sbin slash user slash local slash bin slash user slash sbin slash user slash bin slash sbin slash bin. Uncomment to send mail if the defaults mail. Uncomment to enable logging of a command. Sudo will create set max sec defaults logout defaults sec default LAN runners alias LAN user privilege specific root all colon all LAN uncomment percent wheel all colon all number space percent space number.
Remove that, and there's also a pseudo group.
LAN same thing without a path percent wheel LAN uncomment to allow percent su space number percent su LAN percent sudo all colon all.
And there we go. That's what we want to do. Source file, because otherwise I won't be able to.
How to install graphic pseudo caption edit. Save the changes and exit from the heading level 3 step 11. Install a desktop environment known in this case. The first step is to install the X environment. Type the below command to link display server Wayland. Link display server along with the network manager. You can refer to the link official documentation for Wayland. Pacman S-Zord network manager. P A C M A N S F O R space N E T W O R K M A N A E R. Unknown cursor.
You're gonna do that?
Root attach A C N space F X G A F T double A G.
How to install? How to N O double comma space network manager space N E double O K R K M A N A G R G E R Archlina. Unknown cursor.
G space R colon there are 48 members in group org colon repository extra 1 XF86 video Y error invalid number Y enter a selection default all resolving dependence colon proceed with install Y root attach ISO slash
Fuck.
Collins World. Spooky scary skeletons.
Stop.
you
You have something to actually say,
colon
please.
proceed with install
Say it, otherwise don't.
root attach colon error 40 resolving dependence colon retrieving packet Mesa 12 Zord font total 9 X key 0 free time libin libteam 1 welcome up
So we're going ahead and we're installing all of the Xorg stuff. And the reason we're doing that is because Xorg is needed for a desktop environment.
lib standard 1/11/1 14 59/1 90 100 19/1 creating X font here in this 44/123 installing LLVM lib
It's installing a whole bunch of stuff.
70
So I said to install a lot of these packages, so it's gonna go ahead and
How to install Archlina. How to
3/9 creating temporary
now
file
Archlina set.
4/9
Unknown cursor.
device map
How to install Arch. How to Pacman S known. The last step includes enabling the display manager DDM for Arch. I also suggest enabling network manager. System to enable DDM.service. System to enable network manager.service.
Now, thing about that, I don't believe Mate uses GDM. I also don't want to use that. I don't want to use a graphical login manager, so I'm not going to enable that. I'm going to add StartX to my bash RC, or my ZSH RC rather, and we're going to do it that way because it's a lot less annoying because it's just a terminal login and it's really fast and simple, so yeah.
Unknown cursor.
root attach ISO slash root attach ISO slash Pacman S-Zord network manager root attach ISO slash root attach ISO root attach 9/9 updating X font here in
Alright, cool.
root
That's, we got that.
How to install Archlina.
You're gonna do
Archlina. Unknown cursor.
A C F S A F E A R A
we are gonna install Mate, Orca, and
space F B E F dash D I F B A T U E space
Speech Dispatcher, because those are things we'll need.
colon there are 14 members in group Mate colon repository community 1 error target not found speech dispatcher root attach
What?
root
Hold on.
E R U A B F R D dash D R S D A T U R E
Did I spell
space
dispatcher wrong?
E R U A B D dash A C E E B S F D E E H
Hold on. How do you
My Sunday's been sensational.
spell speech?
Speech is spelled
not
S.
speech.
P.
Not speech. Stop. How do you spell dispatcher?
H space
Dispatcher is spelled D-I-S-P-A-T-C-H-E-R.
I B B F B A D D
Okay. Hey Google,
A B F R D
how do you spell dispatcher?
C-I-S-P-A.
Just think of that last part.
C-C-K-E-R. Colon error 40. Resolving depend. Enter a number default 1. Left bracket. Blank. 1 jack 2 2. Colon error. Colon reposit. Colon error 2 providers available for libjack not so 0 hash.
We're just gonna go with
Looking
default.
for conflicting pack.
Because I don't
Colon proceed.
really know anything about that.
Colon retrieving. Make backgrounds 1 point.
So it's gonna go ahead and download all these things now.
Libmate weather 1. Make icon
Whoa.
theme 1.
Arch Linux. How to install Arch. How to install Arch Linux. Activate. Arch Linux X. Unknown cursor.
There we go.
How to Arch Unknown cursor.
Stop. Stop. Thank you.
How to install Arch.
No.
Arch Linux. Unknown cursor.
Stop.
Normal cursor. Unknown cursor. How to install Arch Linux in 2002.
Whoa.
Arch Linux X. Unknown cursor.
Oh jeez, is it already almost done? Wow, my internet is actually really good.
20/158 installing GPTFD. 58/158 installing libsoup. 93.
So this is gonna install a whole bunch of stuff.
97/158 installing WebKit 2GT. 116/158 installing mate icon theme 3. 120/158
Again, I'm not going to enable GDM. We don't want to use that. I don't like graphical login managers. I don't know how to enable Orca on the graphical login managers. So we're gonna go and not do that. I don't like using those.
Colon running post transact 2/8. B starting build 5.1 running build hook log. B running build hook file system.
We're gonna get a whole bunch of build hooks now.
Running build hook UBEP running build hook modconf running build hook log warning possibly missing firmware for module.
Yeah,
B,
that should be
running
okay.
build hook
Again,
FSCK generating module dependence. B
it's doing all this because we're still in the ISO, so it keeps running the build hook stuff. It won't do that once you're in.
/proclax process entries not mounted. 17/18 updating the desktop.
It's 18:15:00.
It's gonna do a bunch of stuff like this.
Creating ZSTD compressed init. Creating ZSTD compressed init video image. /root/init ramps Linux .img image generation successful building image from preset. Root at ISO/B. 17/18 updating the best. Root at 18/18 updating expont near indices. 17/18 updating the desktop file mime type cache.
How to now exit from root using the exit command. Exit. Finally, unmount the root partition using the following command.
Alright, hopefully we actually
Unknown cursor.
did something useful.
Arch Linux X6. Unknown cursor.
Exit arch_root/mnt root at arch ISO.
How to install umount/mnt. Arch Linux. Unknown cursor.
Space /t root at arch ISO.
How to install. Or umount/mnt. And then shut down your system. Shut down now. Arch Linux. Unknown cursor.
SSH shutdown. Unrecognized option. Now one root at arch ISO. SSH space dash shutdown. Invalid option. SSH D space ZSH. Correct. Shutdown.
Alright, so the VM's shutting
How
down.
to install Arch
and what
Linux in
we're gonna do is
2022.
remove the disk. We're gonna remove the Arch ISO so that it boots up into our system. Oh, you know what I forgot to do, actually? I forgot to enable speak up and stuff, so we're gonna have to do that once we actually get in, which is gonna be annoying, but I can do that. So that's okay. We'll do that. We we will
Folder new list.
do that.
Visual Studio. Voice map. Virtual. Visual Studio. Virtual Box
And if
670.
this did work, guys,
Start
go
cursor.
ahead and
Normal
share
cursor.
for me, because this was
Virtual
a pain
Box.
in the
Oracle
ass.
VM Virtual Box Manager window. Normal
I thought
cursor.
this was supposed to
Button
be a very
navigate.
easy
Edit enter.
thing
Button
to
close.
do now,
Arch Linux X64
but
virtual.
apparently not.
Settings. Search settings.
Alright, let's see.
Allows to navigate user interface. Storage. Split type. Non-combo. Use. List all storage. List. Controller. ID list. Arch Linux 2000.
And here's our
Arch Linux. See user Ethan Jones downloads. See user Ethan. Arch Linux X64. Menu. Copy control. Arch Linux. See user. Copy control. Arch 786.32 MB. Copy. Arch Linux. Image. Copy. Arch Linux. Line CD / DVD Alt + L checkbox not checked less than QT greater. Optical Prime. Alt + D drop down button. Menu. Choose edit. Arch Linux. Remove disk from virtual prime. Choose / remove Arch Linux X64 settings window. Split button. Optical prime. Non-com. Allow. Cancel. OK enter
they
button.
fixed that,
Oracle VM
so you can actually remove it without removing the entire optical drive now.
button.
That's good.
Arch Linux X64 virtual. Settings. Search. Sort. Create. Show net. Refresh. Show log. Discard. Close out. Reset. Palm out. Start out. Menu. Normal start out
This
+
is
N. Megaly
probably
Ramir.
not gonna work.
No. Oracle VM Virtual Box Manager window. Split button.
Let's
List.
find
Arch
out, I
Linux
guess.
X64 Virtual Machine. Arch Linux X64 Virtual Machine. App start cursor. Arch Linux X64 powered off Oracle VM Virtual Box. Wait cursor. Arch Linux X64 starting Oracle VM Virtual Box. Arch Linux X64 running Oracle VM Virtual Box. Normal cursor.
Ah!
Recognize. You have GNU Brum. Version 2. Star and map. Use the T to edit. Press enter to move the select. Before moving or CPU unlock. CPU unlock control. Arch Linux.
Let's press enter. I guess I don't think I set the grub delay.
Recognizing. You have the auto capture keyboard. Star Arch Linux. Use the GNU Brum version. Use Linux. Use Linux. TN icons to select to get enter in high. E to edit the commands. Press enter to move the selected DS. Before moving or for Arch Linux. Recognize. You have loading Linux dot. Loading initial RAM disk. CPU unlock CPU unlock control.
Okay.
Arch Linux X64 running Oracle VM Virtual
so
Box.
hopefully, at least we got a grub menu. If we got a grub menu, we know we installed the boot stuff, and we know that's working. So any errors from here, I can probably fix.
Reckon. You have the auto capture. Number. RCA. Idly wobbly. T-tile. Idly wobbly YP login.
And there's our login screen. It
Arch
worked,
Linux
everybody. All right, let me log in as root. Oops. Root for now because I need to freaking do some stuff. So we're just gonna log in as root for the moment.
Reckon. You. The virtual. RCA. Idly wobbly. Password. Root. C control. Root. Password. Root.
For example,
Arch Linux
the fact that this doesn't have mod probe, and then we're gonna do speak up. Oops, if I can type mod probe oops, mod probe speak up underscore soft. Oops, there we go. And then system C systems I keep typing it wrong. Start. You speak up.
Root at wiggly wobbly YP. Root at.
Hey, we've got speech! Yay! Yay! Ooh yeah! We did it, people. We installed Arch. I gotta say, the other guide that I found was way better than the Arch wiki, though. That was confusing. It didn't explain details that were very clearly you needed to do.
Oracle Virtual Box. Oracle. Arch Linux. How to install Arch Linux into. How to. Virtual Box. Oracle Arch Linux X6. Arch Linux X64 running Oracle VM Virtual Box. Unknown cursor.
Space. Space. E. Created. Network manager at GeoAdork. Root at wiggly wobbly YP. Root at wiggly wobbly YP. Root at.
Virtual Box information. Oracle VM. Install Arch Linux with accessibility option. Not install. Blank.
We need to go to this
Main landmark.
enabling services heading because I want to make sure.
Configure. Sound card heading level. Configure. Sound. Enable the services heading. To have speech. See also link num. Heading level. To have speech support after moving into the installed system, you need to link enable speakup.service. See also link number change speech language. Heading level to remove. After moving into the newly installed system, it should start speaking automatically. Link categories.
Okay,
List link
so we just need to enable speak up and also
Arch Linux
let's enable...
F64 running on VM virtual box. Unknown cursor.
C space RL TY bash Untitled command
Oops.
SEFCTE space
Enable
BRLTTY fail to enable unit file BRLTTY not service does not root
maybe not. Okay, let me see here.
Install our item list content info landmark list with 2 items list page 1 left edited.
Oh yeah, BRLTTY does its own thing to like.
Main landmark map.
Alright, yeah. So,
Arch Linux
good.
F64 running Oracle VM virtual
root at
box.
wiggly
Unknown
wobbly
cursor.
wipey
Wipey? Root at wiggly wobbly wipey. Yep, that's how this works, I guess. Alright. Now what I do want to do is
root at wiggly wobbly wipey
get out of root. So we're gonna
T logout Arch Linux 5.1 password Ethernet wiggly wobbly wipey $LS space dash a dot bash logout dot bash profile dot bash RC Ethernet
No progress bar up. Speak for and speak from. Sleep mode on.
U dot bash logout dot bash profile dot bash line profile dot bash RC right dot bash line dot bash line logout B A F line L G U space
So we're gonna make a
Ether
bash login file. So I'm gonna do nano
space
dot
SH space G N N R space
oops, dot bash
line
underscore
O G N
login.
new file blank
Maybelline Ramirez. Retrieving technique. Sources. Apple and team lead Tom Teresi is now reporting directly to EDQ and wants to increase the groups and revenue from $4 a year to double
I
digits
don't
at Mark
care.
Bloomberg. Bloomberg.com/loom/newslet. Technique.com/220,814/D9 number of 220. Just now. Twitterific for Mac. Normal cursor. Unknown
I
cursor.
don't care.
blank
Okay. So in here I'm gonna do a few things. I'm going to yeah, actually no, I'm only gonna do one thing. I'm gonna just
modify mess T A R T X
I'm gonna do startx.
save modified G help MDDOS for file name to write not bash writing Ethernet wiggly wobbly wipey not R T X bash startx command not found
Oh,
Ethernet
you know what we need to do?
O space A C S space X R T. We trust you have received the usual lecture from the local error. Target not found. Zenit Ethernet wiggly wobbly wipe.
Is it called something else?
S U space N space F space X dash T error. Target not found. Exit E.
Oracle VM. Virtual.
Hold on a second.
Folder new list. Virtual box 6 and 7. Brain 35. Nor. New tab. Caps lock off. If a. Get. Start. X. Command. On. R. Linux.
I'm gonna search for
usual.
get startx command on Arch Linux because I guarantee you it's going to tell us what the package
Clickable how
name
to
is.
install startx using Arch Linux. Systrand box link head.
It's going to tell us what the package
Document
name we
within
need
blank.
is. Whereas if I search for a package
www.systrandbox.com.
X is going to give me a bunch of stuff, annoying stuff.
Blank. Close button.
No.
Blank. Remember. How to install. Clickable link. Main landmark. How to install. Table and contents. How do I install? How do I run Zenit RC? How do I install Window Manager in Arch? Head. How do I run Zenit RC? Where is Zenit? Heading level 2. What's done startx mean in Linux? Where in? How do I? Table and content. Where in? What's done? Where in? How do I switch from terminal to what is a window manager? How do I install it? How install DWM on Arch Linux? How do I install a new window
You know,
What's
I
done?
think installing
How do I-
mate should have installed
Table. How to
all
install
this.
table. How do I install Window Manager in Arch? Bullet the first step to installing Window Manager is to install Lord and then Team Manager Lord. Bullet the second step into copy and edit. Bullet a step 3 into launch the X server. Bullet a step-by-step guide on how to install the NVIDIA. Heading level 2. How do I run Zenit RC? Initiator is a handy way to program based on X and to set environment variables on the X server. You can execute it using a startx and zinit user from the command line. This can be done by running did startx from /etc/x11/zinit/zinit/rc. IE wish up G. IE wish up G.
Hold on, guys.
Oracle me. Arch Linux. Voice calm break. 20. Restrain chat row to column 36. Restrict brown tab. Oh no, look. Buttons. Button. Button on. Clickable tab. Clickable menu buttons. IE wish up G. 18 to F. Button. Digits BTW7. Button.
Yeah, buddy, you need to stop spamming right now. Yeah, you do that again, I'm gonna take action on you.
Digits BT. Spooky scary skeletons. Digits. 18. IE wish up G. A. Y. 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 Space. W. A. S. S. Clickable menu button submenu. Hot Restrain chat. Oracle VMware. Arch Linux. Oracle. Arch Linux. Unknown cursor.
Ethernet wiggly wobbly wipey dollar.
I'm very glad I have a noise gate on this mic, otherwise you guys would be hearing very copyrighted music right now. It's happening.
S. Space. S. Y. U. Colon synchron. Ethernet wiggly wobbly. Space. S. Space. E. Colon there are 14 members. Warning. Karja 1.26.1. Colon proceed. Y. Blank. Net upgrade total installed size 200. Blank. Mate themes 3.22.23-1. Mate user guide 1.26.0-1. Mate pop. Blank. Looking. Resolving depend. Warning. Mate user guide 1.26.0-1 is up to date. Reinstalling. N. Ethernet wiggly wobbly wipe. T. Bash. Startx. Command not found. Ethernet with /T. ////ETC/X. X. 1/X. I. S. Space. /ETC/1 ls. Cannot access /etc/x11. Space. /ECC/X. 1 zinitmod.conf.d Ethernet wiggly C /ETC/X IT/RNRX /X 1 /X IT/X ITRC bash /etc/x11/zinit/zinit-rc. No such file or directory. Ethernet wiggly wobbly wipey dollar. Space /x /x Ethernet wiggly wobbly wipey zinit dollar. Zinit-rc not the Ethernet wiggly wobbly wipey zinit dollar. /x ITRC bash /zinit-rc. No such file. D.
How to install startx using how to install heading. What's done?
Alright, well that
Documents
page is
living
really
blank.
complicated. Like it tries to
Alter.
explain everything under the sun. I
Get
just wanna...
startx. Clickable how to install startx using Arch Linux. System box visited link. Return to top of page. Clickable how to install startx using Arch Linux. System box visited link. Clickable startx 1 Arch manual pages Arch Linux link heading left. startx 1 Arch manual. Mainland. Synopsis. Description. Example. Environment. File link.
I don't want that.
Get startx command on Arch Linux at duck. Get startx command. Clickable how to install startx. Clickable startx 1 Arch manual page. Clickable Linux startx command help and example. Clickable sound stuck at startx/ruby corner/. Clickable how to startx from the console or from mesh. Clickable Arch installation startx not working Unix and Linux stack. Document missing blank. Node Arch clickable Arch question and answer. Sorted. Combo. Free answer. Arch installation. Link ask delay. New. Question and 6. Double. Link. I went through the Arch installation yesterday. Everything seemed to.
Dinner time.
Computer. Computer. Oh wait. Announce. Okay.
Announcing.
Okay.
So, guys, I have to go eat dinner. That's gonna take quite a while, so
Archlina.
I think I'm
Restream
gonna
chat.
actually
Oracle
end
VMware.
it here.
Voice calls. 27. Source.
We'll figure out how to get Xorg working, and I will
Window. Device not connect.
show you when that happens. So yeah, see you guys later.